Where we at with it? We on? We good? I'm trying to look at my charger. Shit. We good? We live, y'all? Is we live? Is I'm shining? Is I'm shining? Yeah. Yeah, is I'm live? We live? This a different phone too. I was on my iPhone yesterday. It's a different phone, y'all. So if the quality ain't that good, I apologize. Right now I apologize. But if the quality rocking, get in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Um, man, that'd be crazy. She say, "Tad, big pussy going crazy. Big pussy going crazy." Hold on. Got to. Got to. We good, y'all? How we looking? 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 Let me update that photo so I know we looking good. Let me update the photo. You know how. Let me update this shit. Let me update this shit. Update this shit. All right, y'all. This what we do know. This what we do know about this shit, man. This shit getting bad out here, man. Like, share, and subscribe. What up, though? What it do? What it do? Like, share, and subscribe. It's getting bad out here for Pooh Shiesty, man. Bad motherfucking news, man. Bad news, dog. Bad motherfucking news. First of all, I just feel like with Shiesty, bro, like you did, bro, like, and apologize for the quality. Apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this Android. I was on. I apologize, but um, man, Pooh Shiesty, dog. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe the shit you on, bro. Like, you crashed out. What y'all on? What y'all on? Yo, my friend is a rapper. Could you play one of my songs? Yeah, hit the cash app. Um, I can't believe this nigga Pooh Shiesty, man. Shit fucked me up, bro. They trying to say all type of shit with him. They trying to say he did this shit over Big Scar. But what we gonna focus on right now, man, is his daddy, bro. His daddy is the main one, bro. Like the daddy is the main source, the main focus right now. Because I just feel like if you the daddy, bro, your word is bond, bro. Like no matter if your son multi-million-dollar, like bro, you the daddy, bro. Ain't no going around that. We ain't going around that. We ain't stepping around that. Nigga, you the daddy. Like, what's going on? So they arrested daddy too. So they arrested daddy. They arrested him. They just arrested him not too long ago. Like this morning, man. So um just with that whole situation, man, that shit just unsteady. And I feel like, the daddy got to stand on that, because it's like, damn, bro, you could have had the word to say, no, son, it's not what we doing, but you chose to go ahead on with your son. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, can't nobody be mad, man, but them. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they was in Dallas, so I didn't know. The first time I reported, I said they came from Memphis, because I thought he paroled in Memphis. So he paroled in Dallas. He ended his daddy house or whatever. His daddy was in Dallas when he paroled. They end up he ended up putting the word in the Big 30 and the boys in Memphis. The boys in Memphis rolled down to motherfucking Texas in Greyhound. You feel me? The daddy rented a car and drove. Nigga, they rolled down in the Greyhound with the guns. You know what I'm saying? Big 30 and the other little goons, they rolled down on Greyhound with guns. So now we know how the guns got there. Greyhound with the guys. So that we got a whole conspiracy right there. They on some dirt type shit, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know what I'm saying, it was sloppy. So the daddy is involved with this, tied in, because they say he got something to do with the planning of it, because he gathered the guys up in Memphis and gave them direction to come down there, as along with Pooh Shiesty. So this is what's being said. This is what's being said. They saying this is the conspiracy that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm like, it's very believable. This shit very believable. They gotta have somebody that snitch, because the type of, they got the shit too fast. They got the shit too fast. What's up, though? What's up, though? They got the shit too fast. So in my eyes, I feel like somebody snitched. But who's to say who snitched, dog? Because them niggas all demons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to break it down, the case and what the fuck they were saying. So they alleged. So after they say, okay, the guys got there, they met at a hotel. So when the guy said, yeah, we got footage of people at the hotel and such, yeah, they got footage of them at the bus station and got footage of them at the hotel. So that's how they knew how they got there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how did they get that quick? How the fuck did they get this footage that quick? How did they get up on this shit that quick? Like that's something you should think about. Then they say so once they boom had a meeting at the hotel or whatever, they go to the FedEx. They go to the FedEx to print out the paperwork. So they say they got them on camera at the FedEx office. You know what I'm saying? So obviously printing out the paperwork, the release forms, Pooh Shiesty release forms. You know what I'm saying? So they got them at FedEx office printing out the release forms. This shit is crazy. Next. They say boom. The other footage they get, the other footage they claiming they get, is from the actual studio. So the footage that got leaked, that's going around online, that is the actual. We're gonna look at some of the shit too. That is the actual footage from the studio. You know what I'm saying? The actual footage from the studio. Now, in the footage that they saying that's out there, the footage they saying, so the cops can actually see Pooh Shiesty. The cops can actually see Big 30, the dad, and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And they actually see Gucci and who Gucci came with on the surveillance footage from the studio. So now you're dealing with three surveillance cameras. You're dealing with You're dealing with that's how they now they know how y'all got there, plus the rental car company. You know what I'm saying? The rental car company handed over the information. That's how they knew the daddy took the rental car down there to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Plus he rented it in his own fucking name. That's what led me to believe. I don't think the dad knew it was gonna be some shit going on. I don't think the dad knew it was gonna be some shit going on, but it was some shit going on. You get what I'm saying? So that shit kind of like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So where we was at, chat? Where we was at? Where we was at, chat? Where we was at? Let me know something, chat. Rental car, boom, okay. So this shit crazy, this shit is crazy. So boom, they meet up at the motherfucking hotel. They had a little meeting. Boom, go get the paperwork to get his release from Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Shoot to the studio, call the meeting with Gucci. Gucci walk in, Gucci first Chopper boy, Chopper gang go in there. Boom, Gucci come in. You know what I'm saying? Now boom, once Gucci hit the scene, Gucci once he hit the door, boom, they I guess they in there, they talking for a little minute, they discussing having a little wop the bam, saying what they gonna see. Gucci say, I'm not gonna release you. I'm not gonna release you. I don't want to release you. We can renegotiate the terms. Pooh Shiesty trying to get a release. So Pooh Shiesty like, damn, I did the time. You ate, I ate. You ain't want to give me no extra money. My money that you owe me. So that's where it went up at. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, Yo Gotti already in Pooh Shiesty in the daddy ear. Yo Gotti already in their ear. Like, yo, I got 15 to 20 M's on the table for you. You sign with me. You know what I'm saying? Like cash money right now. So once Gucci say, hey, he can rework the contract, I don't feel I owe you no money. So Gucci say, I don't feel I owe you no money, and we can renegotiate the terms. That'll be a little bit better for you. So he say, no, I want out. I want out. I don't want to fuck around, and I can't get my money. So it's like you telling me I gotta go fight over my money that I know you owe me. This will shit. This is coming out of Shiesty shit. It go up, go up. That's where boom. Put the niggas put pause on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Big 30, got the Drake. Big 30, got the Drake, stand by the door. You know what I'm saying? The white so the white boy say Big 30, white boy say Shiesty say 30, get the dough. So Big 30 got the Drake, stand by the dough. You know what I'm saying? So Big 30, hit the dough. Ain't nobody coming in. Big 30 got the Drake by the dough right there, like, You know what I'm saying? Told the white boy, don't try it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. White boy. This how I know though. It's all coming from the white boy. So the white boy, the cameraman, and the white boy, they snitch. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like they snitch plus we're gonna get into the other evidence that they get that came out after the fact. So they already get, we're gonna run it down. They already got video footage, they got the car rental shit. That's what they get. That's the physical evidence they get that's saying tying them to, okay, boom, they was in Dallas, Texas. So we got the footage. We got this, we got that. So this is what they get. We know they get. You know what I'm saying? This is what we know without a shadow of a doubt. This is what they get. So that's the physical evidence they talking about. That time too. They also got fingerprints from the area, the room where they was at. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they touched. So that's forensic evidence that they get. So they already in the shit bucket. They already in the shit bucket. So without anybody even saying that, without the two white boys even saying that, they already can go back and be like, y'all was there. We got forensic evidence and we got physical evidence, meaning camera footage and shit like that saying y'all was here. So they already got that. You get what I'm saying? So check this out. It don't even matter. No, you ain't. No, you ain't, Joyce. It's hey, Joyce Covington. No, you ain't. Don't even worry about it. Like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, share, subscribe, and comment some more. And maybe you won't be the only one watching. But anyway, we gonna keep it moving. Um, we gonna keep it. You said that 10 times. Get to it. All right, bet. I'm gonna get to it. So look, they got all that. That's the evidence that they got so far without nobody snitching. So don't. So we ain't even gonna get into the Gucci talking about what Gucci saying. We don't even get into that yet. Without that, they can already be fried. Without that, they already got the physical and that evidence. So without anybody opening up their mouth, they can still get fried with just that evidence. But they still, you still gotta beat the case, fight the case, take it to trial. So boom, they say boom, big 30, get the dough. You know what I'm saying? This is what they say. The white boy saying boom, big 30, get the dough. Big 30, get the dough with the Drake. One thing about Pooh Shiesty though, I ain't gonna even lie, dog. The white boys, we gonna get to it. I ain't gonna even lie. Pooh Shiesty keep a fucking Drake. He ain't lying about that, man. He's 762 guy. Nigga, Pooh Shiesty keep a fucking Drake, bro. First of all, bro, Pooh Shiesty in his first case where he shot a nigga in the ass and got and armed robbed him, bro. He had a Drake. He shot a nigga in the ass. No, I didn't. I'm not on Grindr. Sorry. He shot a nigga in the ass, bro. He hit a nigga in the backside. You know what I'm saying? With the Drake, he ain't got down on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, bro. You wow. You keep a Drake. Next, he in the club with the semi boy. Boom, shut up, boom, in the air. Don't touch my money. He got off from that, man. So now look. This time, him and Big 30 got Drake. So the white boy say, yeah, Shiesty. The white boy say, Shiesty said, 30, get the dough. So 30 over there with the dough told the other cameraman, don't try it, don't move. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try it, don't move. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, as that going down, they say, the other two dudes who got the chain, so one got Gucci chain and the other one got the watch. You know what I'm saying? So they say, boom, the white boy said, as Shiesty said, 30 get the door. They said the other dudes came over there to them, started pressing and started to press them, choking dude out. So they choking the cameraman out. One dude choking the cameraman out. Like, come up off that. So as he choking the cameraman out, bro, this is crazy, bro. The white boy broke it all down in the paperwork. We go look at this shit. So they said the white boy told us, he choking him. The other dude come across my head. Boom. So I fall to the ground. Dude fall to the ground, but he's still like conscious. So he can understand what's going on in the room. He say two men arrest Gucci, told him to take off his chain as the gun was pointed at Gucci. Now, mind you, Gucci, I don't care. I love everybody. Gucci got a security guard that's a cop, but the cop like, damn, these niggas got guns. These niggas got some big Drakeys. You know what I'm saying? It's two, so mind you, it's two Drakes in the room. 30 got a Drake, and Shiesty got a Drake, and the other and there's one more dude in there with a button. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's in the room. Feel me? So dude got button on Gucci, while and then that's what 30 say the famous line of Gucci again. You better not try nothing. You don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So boo. That's what 30 say that to Gucci, and Gucci come up off the chain and the watch. You know what I'm saying? So when dude go, so the white dude said when when he got smacked to the ground, they started approaching Gucci for the to get Gucci situation, because Gucci Told him like, no, man, I ain't releasing you, bro. We can do this. We can work a better terms. I will wipe the band. He ain't having it, and he ain't want to pay him the extra cheese that he feel he owed him. So when it did that, it went up. Boom, boom. 30. Get the dough. Boom. Boom, dude. Choking him out. Choking him out. Tell him to come up off of it. Boom. Smack dude. Took his head off. Now they on Gucci. Now they approaching Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Now that's when Big 30 tell Gucci, nigga, come up off of it, don't try it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Nah, Gucci come up off the chain. Gucci come up off the chain. Gucci come up off the watch. You know what I'm saying? Come up off of it here. Boom, boom, boom. Pass it out. You know what I'm saying? He said, so the white boy say, what he say? He said, boom, the nigga, he say, nah, they come back to him, attack him a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, and smack the bro, they smacked the off-duty cop. I'm gonna let this sit right here. Bro, they smacked the off-duty cop, and the cop couldn't do nothing. The cop ain't do nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because they got all type of weapons in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why they didn't, or they took dude weapon. I don't even know why they ain't even got no weapon. You get what I'm saying? Like, why he ain't got no weapon? He came with one security guard, 2 white boys. Why he ain't got no weapon? I don't know. He an off-duty cop. They feel like they untouchable off-duty cops. I don't know. I would have had Big Drake or something. 2 Drakes in a button in that boy. They roaming. So the white boy said, boom. They attacked him somehow, smacked the off-duty cop up, and left. Now, this is when the police said they got more evidence. The police said they got more evidence. It's in the press conference. Police say now they got license plates. So in Texas, they got license plate trackers and shit like that and stuff like that. So boom. So they said in Texas, that's where they got the license plate trackers saying they went here and there. That's how they got that. Then they got the footage, the highway footage of them traveling with the different cars they had, you feel me, for the travel. You know what I'm saying? So that they got all that evidence as well, leaving the scene after the fact of them assaulting Gucci, robbing Gucci. See, I don't know how they getting kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody ever left that room. I would understand kidnapping would be if you would take. So if I'm in here and you come in here and then you take me over here to this room or you take me back there to that room, you move me from my place of being under duress. You know what I'm saying? So I would think that would be that. I don't know how they saying this is. So this is what I'm thinking why they adding that charge, because they probably it happened here and then they moved them into another room probably. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they probably getting that at. You know what I'm saying? Because that's it. That is where that too extra. So that's where they will probably get that charge from though. Like kidnapping charge, because you can't. If I'm in this room. No, that would be imprisonment. Then you get what I'm saying. That would be I'm not letting you leave. That's what that would be. I'm not letting you leave. You know what I'm saying? That's imprisonment. Kidnapping is when I take you from this place and take you over there, still under duress, like still under the gun, knife, whatever. You get what I'm saying? That's what kidnapping is. You know what I'm saying? What you saying is like, nigga, I ain't letting you leave. That's not kidnapping. I'm imprisoning you. I'm forced imprisoning you. You can't leave nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would think they got that from. So I think that it happens in another room and they transferred them to another room. You know what I'm saying? As it was going down. So that's where I think they got that from. So now the white boys say, boom, they leave. So now we're going back to what the cop said. This is off of what the oh yeah, okay. So boom, they leave. As they leave, when they leave, Gucci stands up, tell everybody, hey, Gucci look at everybody in the face. The white boy say Gucci looked at all of us in the face and told us, don't say nothing. Don't call no cops. He will take care of this. He looked at the off-duty cop and said, don't do nothing, man. I'm going to take care of this. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they saying. This is what the white boys in the room, the cameraman and the other white boy, I guess the manager or whatever, however he was, the other white boy that was with Gucci. This is what they are saying. Gucci only said, I'm gonna tell y'all what Gucci said. So this is what they saying, how everything broke out, how everything happened. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the white boy. So boom. Boom. Now they said Gucci stood up, told everybody don't say nothing. He gonna take care of it. Woo out the bam. So and he said this is coming from his mouth to the detective. When I left the room, I knew I was telling. Then the other white boy, the cameraman, said I was telling too. I was assaulted. You know what I'm saying? So this coming from their mouth. So they was telling even what Gucci said. They said fuck what he said. I was assaulted. Got my stuff took. Woo out the bam. You know what I'm saying? So boom, them two ended up telling. That's how it leaked out. That's how I got fed. So before everything, when them two white boys went in there and said I got assaulted, showed them. Oh, they also got photos. That's another piece of evidence. They got photos. So they got the choke marks of the white boy getting choked out. They got the choke marks. When the niggas grabbed him on his arm, they got all that. They got all that. They got pictures of all that. You know what I'm saying? So they do have pictures of all that, of the marks that was left behind. You know what I'm saying? Boom, Gucci say, yeah, don't tell nobody. I'm gonna take care of it. We'll out the bam. Okay. Boom, white boys leave. They instantly go tell. They instantly go to the cops and tell what happened. That's how it went fed first. Boom, once they tell, we'll out the bam. Now they go question Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So this is where everybody said, oh, Gucci told. Gucci did this. Gucci did this. First of all, Gucci declined. Gucci declined the interview until the feds came. So now, when the feds came, so now when the feds came, so now when the feds came, Gucci did not deny the interview. He could not deny the interview. He didn't deny the interview. He met with the detective Right Pill or one of the detectives. He met with the detective. Once he met with the detective, my bad, y'all. So when where the fuck was I, y'all? Where I was at, y'all? Help me out. 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 What happened? Joyce, where was I? Oh yeah. So white boys told. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So all right, yeah. So what happened? All right, so now um Gucci stood up. Gucci told him, "Don't say nothing. I'm gonna handle this." He turned to the undercover, the off-duty cop. He turned to the off-duty cop. Tell the off-duty cop, "Hey, I'm gonna handle this, man. I got you. Don't say nothing, man." Because the cop gotta report it. You know what I'm saying? Like the cop gotta report this situation anyway. You feel what I'm saying? He an off-duty cop. He gotta report this type of shit. He just got kidnapped, robbed, beat up. You know what I'm saying? He gotta report this. So Gucci telling him, "No, I got you. You out the band, you good. I got you." So boom, they leave. They all tell. You know what I'm saying? They all tell. The only person that really had to tell was the cops, the off-duty cop. But they all ended up telling. Now Gucci, when they tell boom out the band, the dude they come holler at Gucci. Gucci denied the first one, whatever the case may be. He denied the first one, which is the state cops, whatever the local cops, whatever they trying to investigate and take it further. He denied the walk the bam. You know what I'm saying? So now the feds get involved. The feds get involved because they actually got a case here, but who walked the bam? So that's why it took like 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? Boom. They come holler at Gucci. So this is why they got everything so fast. When the white boys left, they went to go tell. So boom, they come investigate the crime, investigate the room, take the fingerprints, investigate this, that, the third. Who out the brim? It's a case. Gucci don't want to say nothing, but they saying something. And they got the off-duty cop saying something too. Boom out the brim. Boom, it go fed. Boom. It go fed not because of the cop. Not because of the white boy. It go fed because it happened with a fed baby. He's on federal parole. So once they found out, oh dang, Lantrell Williams, aka Pooh Shiesty, is on federal parole. Once they found out he's on federal parole, boom, and instantly the case get bumped up to feds. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he went back fed. That's how I go back fed. So boom, the feds come holler at before they even holler at Lantrell Williams, which is Pooh Shiesty. Boom, the feds go back and holler at Gucci Man because he's the only one who ain't testified. And this is who it happened to. You know what I'm saying? This is who it happened to. So they got all the evidence. They tell Gucci, "Hey, we got all the evidence. We got some evidence. Who out the bam? This is what we need. We got physical evidence. Like, we really don't need you to say nothing." You know what I'm saying? But they ain't say it like that. They pressed him to say something. So now they boom, break out the footage, break out this. So we know you was here. We know you walked the bell. So all Gucci said was, "Yeah, I was there, man." You know what I'm saying? Gucci, this is what Gucci said. "Yeah, I was there, man." You know what I'm saying? They asked him a series of questions, you know what I'm saying, determining to see was he gonna lie about like certain shit that happened, to see if it, you know what I'm saying? So boom. He did not actually point out nobody. He didn't say anybody's name. What they are saying is so they was playing with, is this this they did it in a way like showing him like pictures or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And they showing people that wasn't there, and they showing people that was there, and it's like this person who out the band said this, like, no, I don't even know, dude. I know this dude and this dude. These are the only two. Like, these are the only people I know. You get what I'm saying? So the people that he ended up saying he know, that was on, and it was the only people that they didn't have Big 30 in that lineup. They didn't have the other dudes in that lineup. They only had Pooh Shiesty and his daddy in the lineup. You get what I'm saying? So they saying all these people doing something. He like, I don't know none of them. These the only people I know. So when they say, "Oh, Gucci snitched," no, he just said he knows them. So now that he's saying he know them, they put the shit together and said, "Oh, the white boys are saying this is what happened in the situation. Who out the bam?" And he just like, hey. That's too many words. You get what I'm saying? So when they say Gucci pointed out this and he did this, no, Gucci said, "Hey, I know this guy and this guy. I don't know them guys." You get what I'm saying? So that's what happened with Gucci, and that's why they saying Gucci snitch. Now In my eyes, I don't feel like that's snitching. I mean, shit. He said y'all trying to say I don't know them. I ain't about to put niggas in a can. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But me saying I know them, I ain't putting them in a can. I'm just saying, yeah, I know them. I'm acknowledging that I know them. I'm acknowledging, yeah, them are the pictures that y'all showing me. Yeah, the people. Yeah, that's them. That's what I'm acknowledging. I'm not saying, hey, yeah, they did this, they did. No, I'm just acknowledging that, hey, yeah, that's the picture. Yeah, that's them. I know them. I don't know them. So that's what they saying. Yeah, that's why they saying Gucci, your boy Gucci snitch. Your boy Gucci snitch. So now, boom, once they find out the person that is committing the crime, the person that they saying is allegedly committing the crime, that's where it go fed. That's where it's at the Fed level because he's a federal prisoner already in custody still at a halfway house. Yes, he made no. I don't know if his name Tyrone. I ain't read and see his name, but yeah, he the undercover cop did have to make a report because he's a cop. So it wasn't no way around that. When he left, he had to say something. You know what I'm saying? I had KFC earlier and I'm back some mud like lava. It was good though, hell yeah. But Gucci.
Rapper Pooh Shiesty and his dad were taken into federal custody along with Memphis rapper Big 30 and several other people in connection to a federal criminal case.
No. All Gucci said, bro, look. All Gucci acknowledged was this. All Gucci said was, yes, I know them. I don't know them. Yes, though them, I know them people. Yes, them are the pictures that you are showing me. Yes, you are correct. I know them. Those are the people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't point nobody on and said, hey, they did this, they did that. He said, yes, I know them. Yes, them are the people in that picture. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel that. Go fact. I feel that he is a grown man who's successful. He grew out the streets. I agree with that. I agree with that. But he didn't point nobody out and say, yeah, that's them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't say that. He said he acknowledged that, okay, I know these people, and those are the people in the picture that you showed me. Is that snitching? Is that snitching? I'm just saying, is that snitching? If it's snitching, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Yeah, I mean, he identified the people. He said, I know them. I don't know them. Other people that's in this. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. Pooh, Miss M. Jones. I feel that. Pooh should have just played his contract out. I said that. Shiesty is a shiesty ass dude. You ain't lying. He real shiesty. He the shiestiest. You know what I'm saying? If we being honest, if he's being held to old school standards, yes. Oh, Judas Black. Ooh, you playing a dirty game, Jew. You playing a dirty game. Does Gucci give bad deals? I don't think so. It just be the potential of the artist. It really be the potential of the artist. For real though, M. Jones. It be the potential of the artist. It's Gucci. You stand next to Gucci, you do your thing, bro. You can do your thing for years to come. You know what I'm saying? It's just the potential of the artist. It's always the potential of the artist. It ain't even about the fucking deals. It's the potential of the artist. And if it's and then it's about even if an artist is an artist, you know what I'm saying? Got a team around them. You know how to rap hustle. You can rap hustle and be rich as hell, bro. Like and have a good team around you. So it's not even about a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's can you beat your feet? A lot of these motherfuckers be lazy, don't know how to hustle. So they cry about a deal. Fuck a deal. Get the deal. Run over the deal. You get what I'm saying? You see, look at NBA YoungBoy. Come on, now. Look at NBA YoungBoy. He run down deals. He put deals in the dirt. You want 5 albums? I'm gonna give you 10 albums. Now you owe me, and I'm gonna shoot all the videos and do all that. He played it smart. He don't do the bull pride for real though. For real though. Some boys want to stay in the streets. They make it their life. You gotta grow above it and move on, bro. I feel that. They say a lot. The Memphis do. Hey, Memphis. A lot of the Memphis. Right. Not smart. Ooh, M. Jones. What you know about that? What you know about it? A lot of the like Chicago and Memphis dudes, bro, they don't got it all here. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's why in them places, bro, like Chicago, Memphis, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got it all here, bro. They'll click out on you for real and something to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like in all them places, that's why they crime rate and when they do shit, it be like yeah, they don't got it all right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as the street shit keep us looking the same though. Better yourself. The street shit is a magnet. It'll keep you there. You ain't lying. My thing with Shiesty, y'all. Like this, my thing with Shiesty. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. My thing with Shiesty, he a product of the streets for sure, man. Like his daddy a big G, like his daddy whole rank, a boss. So he first of all, he trying to live up or live past what his daddy is and doing. You get what I'm saying? And okay, boom, he did it. But boom, it's like he giving all the money and getting all the fame, but it's like, damn, nigga, just 6 to 10 months to 12 months ago, I was in the streets doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I got all this money. Like, I ain't what you like that's like you giving a killer, a broke killer some money and he able to move around and do what he do now. You think he gonna change? He just hit the lottery, got some money. You get what I'm saying? Like you think he gonna change? That's why boom, this shit the shit happened with him in Miami when he did this stupid shit in Miami. Now you would think, all right, boom. I didn't just did some Grand Theft Auto shit, and Danner got away with it, and gonna be rich as hell when I get out. Like you would think a nigga would be like, yeah, I'ma just chill when I get out and run it up. Like I'm already rich as fuck when I get out. I'ma chill when I get out. Cause I just did some Grand Theft Auto shit and got away with it. Like I'm gonna tell how he got away with it. My cousin did a armory. You know what I'm saying? He did one, got 9 years for it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't shoot nobody. He ain't piss with nobody. He ain't riding. It was robbery, but he ain't used nothing. You feel me? Ain't got 9. You get what I'm saying? So Pooh Shiesty actually had an assault rifle, used it. His mans used it and got away with it. Only got 5 years. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't lying. Go fact. You ain't lying. You gotta know how to use that demon when you in it, and you gotta learn how to leave that alone once you elevate and bring it back out once you need it. You ain't lying. He kept it on. He ain't cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like he got like, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all, like you would think, boom, he go get locked up, boom, he'll sit back, chill, and be like, all right, bet I'm about to get out. I'm about to run it up, something crazy, organize everything, get everything down, pack, and go crazy, right? He get out, make FDO, first day out. If you listen to FDO, He was already thinking about doing this shit. He was already thinking about doing it. He just probably didn't know he was gonna do it with Gucci. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Go listen to FDO. Go listen to FDO by Pooh Shiesty. He already was. It was already a thought in his head. It was already a feeling in his head. Like, I'm gonna do something. He just probably didn't know. I'm gonna do it to Gucci. Real talk. He already was gonna do it. He wanted to do it. He just didn't know he was gonna do it to Gucci. Go listen to FDO. First day out. First day out. Go listen to it. Everybody on this live, go. Good morning. How you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What it do? Dallas, Texas in the building. What it do? What it do? What it do? Go listen to FDO and come back and tell me I'm lying. He was already thinking about doing it. He was already thinking about doing it. He just didn't know he was going to do it to Gucci. You get what I'm saying? So that should let you know a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't changed shit, man. He was look, check this out. It was a live. He jumped on live with people he was just locked up with, bro. He was stripping and robbing people in there. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying, bro. Shiesty, he ain't like he ain't got it all here. You get what I'm saying? And he very aggressive out in traffic with Hank. Moving because I ain't got very aggressive out in traffic because I ain't got Hank. You get what I'm saying? Like, he telling y'all, like, he's very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, check this out, man. Yeah. Okay. FDL is dope. Look. What's up, though, Atlanta? You in the building, Atlanta? Atlanta in the building. But if you go listen to that, bro, listen to it. But like, he telling y'all what he gonna do. So it's like, yeah, man, he did it. He didn't even know he was gonna do it to Gucci though. Like, he probably like, and did like he probably ain't know he was gonna do that to Gucci until they start arguing. He probably was like, yeah, man, I'm about to. This probably was like, I'm gonna have the guys just in case. I'm gonna have the guys because you gotta think about it. It ain't go sideways until they start arguing about the contract and the extra money on the table. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one. Fulio gone though. That was a good one though. Fulio or Youngin Ace. That was a good battle though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good beef. Fulio and Youngin Ace. Shit, Youngin Ace, he won. What you mean? Youngin Ace, he won. Now, creatively, probably Fulio, he had a creative way of getting at it, but yeah, Youngin Ace, he won. You know what I'm saying? He won that. Youngin Ace for sure all day. He won that. Yeah, did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? He's another one. You get what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, that's another place. Jacksonville, Florida. That's another place that's like, yeah, them boys ain't got it all down there, man. That's another place that you will get your issue. Wait, can we request a new song? We ain't requesting those songs right now, man. We talking about business. Damn, I know my son grew up ain't right though. Did he? Man, he didn't. Guap did not, bro. Guap just what he said is, I know them. Them is the pictures that you are showing me. I don't know them. Other people in the pictures. No, Tampa Bay. I don't know about Tampa Bay, but yeah, I've been there. But Jacksonville for sure, wicked. Jacksonville for sure wicked. You get your issue down in Jacksonville. You'll get your issue down there. And the boys and they got choppers in Jacksonville. You will get your issue in Jacksonville. Yeah, Gucci just acknowledged that. Yeah, I know them, and them are the people in the pictures you are showing me. So Gucci, I don't feel like that's a 295 ain't shit. Dang, why you hating on them like that? Go facts. Why you hating on them? What they do to you? Well, where you from? Where you from? Tap in. Where you from? So boom. Boom. They go fed once they find out. Once they find out it's you from Jax. Oh, okay. Okay. So once they find out it's Pooh Shiesty who did the crime, it's federal. It go federal. The feds get involved. Boom, boom. The feds go back to Gucci. Holla at Gucci. Gucci acknowledge. Hey, boom, 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 boom. All that shit happened. Where we at right now in the case? Boom. Now they getting around arresting people. Boom. We getting around there arresting people. Boom. They still got one dude on the loose. It's one more dude that's still on the loose out here that they ain't caught yet. They gotta catch him. They caught Big 30 yesterday. So they caught Big 30 yesterday. He looking all bold with them dirty froze, man. And I don't know, man. Yeah. So they caught Big 30 yesterday. He looking bold. I mean, I know Big 30 mad. We're gonna talk about Big 30 right now. I know Big 30 mad. You know how I know Big 30 mad? Because he ain't do shit but guard the door and have a Drake. He about to go do all day. I know he mad. I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. But Big 30, I know he mad. His mug shot look like he mad. His mug shot look like, damn. White boy said, all Big 30 said was, don't try it. You gonna get this. And then he told Gucci, go ahead, give it up. You don't want none of this. That's all white boy said, Gucci said. I mean, that's all the white boy said Big 30 said. And Big 30 still by the door. I'm about to sit down for being a doorman. You ain't lying, Sly. You was not lying, Sly. He about to sit down for being a doorman. I know that nigga mad, bro. The white boy said, that's all he said. He got to point the gun. I was scared. He ain't even sock nobody. He ain't take no jury from nobody. He just guarded the door. He just guarded the door. You hear me, fat? Like, he ain't even sling a butter knife. He ain't even try to go across a nigga head for taking too long for taking off the jury. I'd be sick about it. Bro, they're gonna be in there like, because you know when you get locked up, the look out, man, you heard. Hey, Sly, you tripping. This nigga Sly tripping. Hey, but look though, when you get locked up and you go to booking, right? You go in the booking, right? It be a whole bunch of niggas in the booking cage, in the cages and shit. right? And then you got everybody want to know what you did. Me and my dad don't talk anymore because I told him one time it hurts my feeling. He spends more time with my step siblings. Oh well, buddy. I think you need to find the right man. You know, tell him, get your nuts up. Tell your pops, get your nuts up, nigga. Quit crying. Um, so you go to booking and then you be in the sales and shit. They gonna be like, yo, fat boy, or they gonna be like 30. What's up, 30? What you like? Some niggas that don't know who been in there for a minute going back and forth to court. They gonna be like 30. Like, damn, 30, what you here for? 30, big 30, what you here for? 30, what you here for? You like, shit, I ain't do shit, man. I was at the door, man. Shit, I had to drink. I ain't even touch a nigga, man. He gonna be telling nigga, bro, I ain't even touch a nigga, man. They about to try to see me all day. Nigga, bro, his whole story, dude, his whole prison bit gonna be, I ain't even touch a nigga, man. I got it all day. That nigga whole prison bit, bro. About to be crazy, bro. His whole prison bit. Niggas gonna be like, oh, that's Big Third. That's the doorman. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga whole prison joint. Cause they gonna ask a nigga, bro. First degree door watching. You ain't lying, bro. I ain't lying, bro. Like, bro, you nigga, if you been locked up, bro, you know niggas just get the answer, bro. What you do, bro? You know, you got, and it be some cool dudes in there, though. So niggas be answering, like, bro, you know, you probably fuck with a couple niggas, you know what I'm saying? Man, doorman, Big 30 getting 30 years in jail. You ain't lying. They about to put the belt in them niggas. And that's the aggravated. That's an aggravated federal. Hey, bro, I know a little bit about this law shit. Bro, that's an aggravated fed. Bro, Big 30 about to do some time, bro. He's stupid as hell, bro. He just watched the door on the aggravated federal charge, bro. Ain't even know it. Bro, if I was Big 30, the best thing Big 30 could have did, bro, was walk outside to the other side of the door and guard it. Because that way, he could say, I was on the other side of the door. I didn't know what was going on over there. And he probably might beat it for that. Plausible deniability. Because I damn sure can't see through a door. I might can hear, but I damn sure can't see through a door. So that's the best thing he could have did was walk out the door and then guard it from the other side of the door and tell them people. But see, that's how you know niggas don't be thinking. Like, niggas don't be thinking when they in the niggas don't be thinking, bro. Joyce, what's up, though? Yes, I do remember you, Joyce. Niggas do not be thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm knowing, like, damn, I'm about to go do some crime. This is my man. This is my baby. First of all, this is my baby. This is my man. Like, we good. Because him and Shiesty locked in, they good. Shiesty ain't gonna tell on me. I ain't gonna tell on Shiesty. If I know I might go do some crime with this nigga, but damn, I'm gonna think in my head, like, damn, this nigga is in the feds. He's still on house arrest. We about to go do this to Gucci. All right. I'm gonna fuck with you because I'm gonna fuck with you. But I'm gonna be the smartest type of nigga in the room, though. You feel me? Like I would have been that nigga. You feel me? I would have been the nigga that be like, all right, boom, I'm outside, nigga. Ain't nobody coming. You know what I'm saying? I would have told him. I would have had to. You feel me? Like, a nigga wouldn't even heard me say that. I just would have boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Stepped out. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head, I'm like, shit, if I'm on the other side of that door and this shit going down, and they can't really bust my balls about what's going on in there. And then I'm gonna tell them niggas like, look, nigga, I'm guarding the door, make sure nobody come in, all that ruckus. Y'all niggas up smacking niggas screaming and shit. Yeah, nigga, I had to make sure nobody come in, nigga. So now I know I'm covered. You feel me? I'm covered. But then I'm gonna be like, when the feds come holler at me, take me down, cool. I'm telling the nigga like, shit, I went outside. I don't know what's going on the other side of that door. I went outside. Then I'm like, damn, you snitching up? I'm like, no, nigga, I ran the play. Nigga, I don't. I'm on the other side of the door. Nigga, I know what's going on in there. I don't. I'm running the play, nigga, till I'm out that bitch. I'm running the play. The nigga can't be mad at me either. A nigga cannot be mad at me, bro. I'm running the whole play down, bro. Cause literally, if a nigga would have tried to come in here and I'm on the other side of the door, I'm bopping him up. I'm bopping him up. First of all, and I got that 30 on me, so a nigga just not gonna come. You get what I'm saying? So I'm really safe on the other side of this door from persecution, and I'm safe from, you know what I'm saying, other shit. So that's how I'm thinking about it going into the situation, or bail. That's how I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the best way to be like, I can still do my job as a real nigga, as fucking with you as being my man, but I'm gonna still do my job as, I gotta protect me. I gotta keep me safe too, though. You feel me? You can like it if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, that would have been my role. I'm gonna make sure nobody come in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All the mother niggas do all that other wild shit. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we straight though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thinking smart, thinking strategic. You know what I'm saying? Like he say he is. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty be saying he the brain, he the brain and the muscle. He would have been like, oh yeah, you smart, nigga. Hell yeah, make sure nobody don't come in this bitch. That's the right kind of doorman I would have wanted to be, because shit, plausible deniability. Period. And I'm gonna just say like shit. I'm telling everybody, no, we ain't come up here for this. No, we ain't even know that shit was gonna go down like that. I ain't know it was gonna go down like that. We came here for a regular meeting, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my position. I'm telling the feds, like, we came here for a regular meeting. I'm doing my position, man. Make sure nobody come in on our meeting, fucking up our meeting, man. Make sure nobody trying to be a groupie, man. I'm out here. I ain't know nothing was going on the other side of that door, man. I thought a real meeting was going on, man. You know, that's how they do, man. They be arguing, fussing, and fighting in the meeting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm on this side of the door, officer. You feel me? I would have told the feds that. What the feds gonna say to me? Like, well, shit. All right, like, cause like, and then everybody, they're hopefully gonna be like, yeah, we ain't come here to do none of that. That shit just went up. It just happened. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody say, no, we ain't come here to do that, it ain't a conspiracy now. No, we ain't playing that. It ain't premeditated. It just happened in the spur of the moment. It's the heat. It's like a heat crime. Like a heat crime. You get what I'm saying? But it still holds federal shit, because y'all did it with a nigga that's on federal lockdown. Nigga, he's still in the feds. He's just on house arrest. So it's still gonna hold some type of federal implications. But that's how you maximize all the other shit out, bro. You gotta think about it. That's how you maximize everything out to where it be like, all right, this shit don't look like we did this shit. But niggas don't be thinking like that, though. Like, you gotta think like that, bro. And the times we in right now, bro, you gotta think this shit all the way through, bro. You gotta think this shit all the way through. And you gotta think about, damn, what if we do get caught? What we doing? That type of nigga. Like, if I'm out and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm telling niggas, like, bro, what if we get caught? What we gonna do? That's the question I'm gonna ask. That's the question I always ask. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? furthering the criminal enterprise, federal lookout, and a further, you feel me? Nuh-uh. He ain't got plausible deniability, Sly. Not even on no funny shit. Because he was still in the same room as it was going down. He went on the other side of the door. That's the only way. That's the only way I think can get that, bro. If you went on the other side of that door. He ain't do that. He ain't think that far. I think I ain't think that far. He ain't think that far. And then that's not even, bro, you're not even being the hoe ass nigga for thinking like that, bro. Like, you not even being the hoe ass nigga for thinking and really asking that question to all the troops that you with. Like, damn, what we gonna do if we get caught? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's wrong with these niggas. These niggas don't address that issue. When doing shit, these niggas do not. Bro, I didn't, in the past, like 10 years or better, I didn't did crimes with niggas before when I was younger. I never heard a nigga say, damn, what if we get caught? What are we going to do? How we going to play it? Never in the history of me doing crimes with niggas in the back in the day have I ever heard a nigga say that. I was always the nigga to say, damn, how we going to play it if we get caught, y'all? Or what we going to do? Nobody have I ever did crime with ever asked me that. They always get mad at me and say, damn, bro, why you have to say some dumb ass shit like that, bro? Why you have to, you wishing bad luck? Like, niggas are just try to get on me. But I was always the big dog and shit. You get what I'm saying? So I was the nigga that was like, what, nigga? For real though, nigga? I'm going to tell y'all a story. Story time, y'all. Get y'all popcorn. I'm going to tell y'all a story back in the day. So, this was the first robbery I ever got caught for. I was like, what, 13, 14, going into high school. This is the first robbery. This is the first robbery I ever got caught for. You know what I'm saying? First robbery. So we I stayed in the projects back in the day, man. I was a project baby. We robbed the Pizza Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first robbery I got caught for, the Pizza Man. Robbed the shit out the Pizza Man. These days, you can't even rob a Pizza Man because they ain't gonna even have no cash on them. It's all digital and shit. So back in the day, this is how you know it's old. Back in the day, you used to order a pizza, right? And the Pizza Man would have to bring change. So the trick was, when you robbing a Pizza Man, to get a decent amount of money and get a decent amount of food. You know what I'm saying? So you had two licks. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you say like you was a nigga like me, always in the trapping. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, that food gonna come in handy while I'm in the trap later. You know what I'm saying? So you would try to hit them for a double whammy, what we used to call, like, hit them for a double whammy. So what you would do was, what we would do was, okay, boom, call, yeah, hey, I got a little college party down here, man. We need about 10 pieces. You know what I'm saying? 10 pepperoni pieces. We wipe the band with the run it up, put all the toppings on it and shit, cheese. Or you could be like, shit, we want 5 pieces, some cheese bread, some wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was just getting creative with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about, we got the party, got the music loud, got the bitches in there, got people asking on the food at. You know what I'm saying? So Oh, damn, I'm telling y'all the story, but okay, this I'm telling y'all the story, but I'm telling y'all how we created, how we used to get the money. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I nigga set it up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm before the shit happened, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm letting niggas know like shit, all right, we gonna do it, but shit, like what's gonna happen if you know what I'm saying? So boom, that's the question that I sparked and I asked everybody in there and boom, 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 I'm telling niggas what they gonna do. Like shit, nigga, da 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 da. So I told the bitches, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because the pizza coming to the bitches' house, they was hungry. So this is what made us even do it. So we at the bitches' house, we flossing, you know what I'm saying? The bitches hungry, they got kids and shit in there, and we just trying to, you know what I'm saying, flex. You know what I'm saying? This is our hood, this is our projects. We flexing, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we like shit, all right, we got you. We about to hit a jug, you know what I'm saying? So we tell them like shit, if the police come, you just tell them because the police gonna come and ask you or who out the band, you just tell them like shit. We don't know who's trying to get the pizza, and who out the band. They just came up out of nowhere. Who out the band? You know what I'm saying? So boom, we like they should leave y'all alone after that. It shouldn't be no problems after that. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all don't know nothing. You get what I'm saying? So boom, they're like, all right, bet. We tell them like shit, all right, we're gonna feed all the kids shit. Then we gonna after that shit happen, you know what I'm saying? When they leave and shit or whatever, we're gonna get all the kids right. We're gonna go to the store, we're gonna get the drink, we're gonna turn back up. You know what I'm saying? Cool. They're like cool. They're like, hell yeah, it's a good ass plan. After I done told them what they do if the police come. Ooh. So I'm not counting on the other two niggas I'm with to even get caught. Cause I'm like, nigga, we gonna flee the scene, nigga, and come back. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with the hoes later on that night. You know what I'm saying? We gonna save some pieces, save some shit, and we gonna be back on their ass. You get what I'm saying? So mind you, these two niggas older than me, way older than me. These bitches older than me, and these two niggas older. I'm the youngest nigga out here. You feel me? But I'm controlling all the traffic. Like I'm big dog in the projects. So boom, uh, so boom, we placed the call. Yeah, we got a party. We need a couple pepperoni pieces. We need some chicken. We need so what y'all wanted? All right, the kids gonna get that. Boom, y'all get this. Boom, we gonna get a couple pieces. Boom, bet. So boom, we place the order. Boom, boom. That's what we do. So now the order so big, it's like boom. You gotta have like we telling them like shit. We got like we got a couple 50s over here, like a couple $50 bills. What you got? You got $100 bill. That's cool. Y'all take y'all got change. Y'all can change it. We seeing all this being transparent over the phone up front. You feel what I'm saying? So now they got to tell the driver. You feel me? Once you come and pick it up, we gotta give you the correct amount of change to break this change because it's separate orders. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming to the same house. That's what we fucked up at. That's what we fucked up at because that's what they used to break the bitches to make. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we placed the order. We the order get here now. Ain't none of us got a gun. You get what I'm saying? None of us got a gun. You know what I'm saying? I was robbing shit with pressing comb or the big Comcast remote. You know what I'm saying? Duct tape that bitch all black. It look like a thunder coming out your coat. You know what I'm saying? So I was pressing shit with a pressing comb. So this is my first round I got caught for with a pressing comb. So they was calling you pressing comb shorty. So pressing comb, they was calling you pressing comb shorty. So boom, I was the nigga who I was the lead man. You know what I'm saying? I was Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we do it. We hit the jug. Boom, get away. Boom, I dished the coat in the trash can. I dished the coat in the trash can. Boom, we I don't want the pizza. I just want the money. You get what I'm saying? So boom, I get all the money. You know what I'm saying? All the change that the motherfucker had. You know what I'm saying? Or I get all that. Boom. Had a nice amount of change. He had to break these bills. You know what I'm saying? So I get all that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I guess I grabbed a piece of two though. You get what I'm saying? Like I grabbed like two pieces. And I told the nigga, grab the rest. You know what I'm saying? So boom, he grabbed the rest. Boom, we get ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I get them everything. Here, put this up in the trap. And I just kind of like broke out. Boom, got rid of the coat. You know what I'm saying? Boom, shoot around to the building. Boom, holler at them for like not even 10 minutes. It was about 10 minutes. I'm hollering at my people. Shit, that's my alibi. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what I was gonna do. Boom, shoot over here. Boom, holler at them. Boom, I'm over here. Boom, I'm kicking with them for a little minute. Smoke a little blunt, talk some little shit. Boom, boom, boom. Circle back around. Boom, boom. Coming to the back side of the project. Boom, come to my house. Nah, mind you, I don't know what's going on now, because boom, we did flee the scene, we away. Mind you, this how this shit break down. So boom, when I make it back to my house, boom, I walk in the house, boom, go shoot straight downstairs, boom, put the money in the shoe, put all the money in the shoe, put all the money I had on me and that I got from the jug in the shoe. Boom, had it, boom, shooting back under the stairs, shoot the two, so I had the shoes, put it under the sole, put all the money under the sole, boom, put the shoes back under the stairs, boom, go upstairs, boom, sit on the couch, you know what I'm saying? Boom, I sit on the couch, I forgot what the fuck I put under the couch. I had my money put under the couch, I believe. Put my money under the couch. I'm saying I put all the jug money down there with some other extra little funds I had. Some miscellaneous shit, but I put my weed and my other money right there under the couch. So now I sit down on the couch and shit. My mama come ask me questions like, "Damn, where you been at?" Ooh, I'm around the corner. I was at Disney and shit. House at the apartment building. Oh, I said we was talking junk, you know what I'm saying, shooting the woolly boo boos and shit. Woo, I'm talking to my mama and shit. I'm like, so now it still don't hit me. So now she asked me again. And now I'm like, I'm getting suspicious now because I'm like, why you keep asking me these questions, ma? So I'm like, what's going on, ma? I'm like, what's the matter? What's going on? She don't be asking me these questions. She don't be on me like this. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I come in, boom, she asks me questions, boom. So now I'm like, damn, what's up? So she like, nothing. I kind of figured you was over at Dez and them Hollywood, the man. Yeah, the detectives came over here and asked him. Some detectives came over here and asked him some questions about somebody, about a robbery or something, whatever the case may be. So as she telling me this, boom, the detective come back, knock on the door. Boom, she go answer the door. She like, all right. They ask, is your son here? So boom, she like, yeah, my son here. He made it back. He was around the corner at his friend's house. So they asked like, hey, can he come up here to the front? They still ain't told my mama I'm a prime suspect. I don't even know I'm a prime suspect at this time. You get what I'm saying? I'm just going with the motions. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm like, they're like, yeah, we gotta talk to you, man. Ooh, out the band, like they asked me, where you been at? Ooh, I told them like I was just around the corner at my friend Dad's house, you know, kicking the willy boo boos and shit. Woo out the band, woo out the band. So then they get to asking me, where you was at around this. I'm like, sure, I was around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been around there. So they looking at my clothes, looking at me and shit. They was like, all right, they asked my mama like, can we gonna take him down here and see if they can identify, see if they gonna say it's him or whatever. She like, oh, he ain't did nothing wrong. I'm like, no. She like, yeah, just go ahead, you ain't did nothing wrong. I'm like, no, I don't know what they on. So boom, I ended up saying, all right, fuck it. Not knowing they got the females down there in the car like already in the car about to identify me. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the one nigga man right there about to identify me. I don't even know this though. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know that they got them, they disclosed them. They disclosed the bitches. This is how they squeeze the bitches. They squeeze the bitches like this. They ask the bitches like, where the money at that y'all about to pay for this stuff at? And like, where everybody at? Because it's only like 3 bitches here, y'all. Where's the party that y'all said y'all was gonna have? They get shook, get scared. They don't got no money to produce to even show them. They ain't got no 50 or nothing to show the cops that, you feel me? So now the cops like, this is fishy. Like, and get the pressing them even harder. The bitch crack because the lady said something about they can take your kids or whatever. The bitch crack and say, oh, they the little dude, the little guy said, oh, they just calling me my nickname. Set it up, what the band. So mind you, They got them, they pressed them, so now they ready to point that motherfucker out, tell on the motherfucker, which they told me, like, he lives somewhere down there in the project. That's what Detective came down there hollered at my mom. I wasn't there yet. I was making my rounds to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Bull, they walked me down and they got the bitches in the back seat. They also got another nigga man, and they also caught the other nigga that was with me. Let me tell you how they caught these bitch ass niggas, dog. These niggas decided to drop the shit off, but take some out and walk around. So the house right here where it happened at, them niggas all the way down there at the corner. So it's like a project. So they all the way down at the corner, at the other end of the corner, eating slices of pizza. They don't got no box or nothing. They just eating slices of pizza. So when the cops pull up and pull in, they notice it, and then they go holler at them. I'm like, oh damn, it's a pizza man robbery. You get what I'm saying? Damn, them niggas was just at the corner who we flashed the light on. Them niggas was just over there at the corner eating pizza. You get what I'm saying? So now they boom, double back, boom, holla at them. What's up? They shake up, they don't want to say nothing, boom, boom. They put them in cuffs just because they eating pizza and it was a pizza robbery. You get what I'm saying? So now they got 8. So my bad, they eating pizza and they got the little wings and breadsticks. You know what I'm saying? So they eating that shit and they saying, what was the order? Boom, this what y'all got? It was looking fishy now. So now them niggas just clam up. You know what I'm saying? The nigga man say something. You feel me? The nigga man kind of like lightweight snitch on me. You know what I'm saying? And then so boom, they got them in the cop cars. I don't even know that them niggas even got caught. I don't even know they exposed the female because I'm around there making my rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they bring me down there. Boom, flash the light on me. Boom. So they got me standing there handcuffed. So I'm standing there handcuffed. They flash the light on me and shit. So I'm standing there handcuffed. And for like, it was like a minute or two, and they turn this way. And they asking people in the car, that's him, do we look familiar? We walked the band, and the bitch trying to play crazy. What she said, yeah, it is him, but it don't look, he had something different on. He had some different clothes on or something, but yeah, that's him. I think that's him. That's the young fella. You know what I'm saying? So boom, man, say, yeah, do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But say, yeah, that's him. So boom. They take me back down and tell my mama, like, yeah, well, we have him positively identified as being the robber or being the person who did it. So now they get to try to look for the gun. You know what I'm saying? What the van? I'm like, ain't no gun. We ain't got no gun. I got no gun. What the van? So boom. They take me in. They take me down there and shit. And I'm like, I'm just denying everything. You feel me? Boom. So, dog. The judge, so once I do all the little shit, boom, get out, they come bail me out, right, all type of shit, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Get me out on probation. I mean, they get me out on a bail. So before I go to court, I'm on bail. So now I'm like, damn, I get the this is why I found out about a PSI and shit like that, like the paperwork and shit like that. Like I found out all about that type of shit. So now I find out I can go look at their statements, everybody's statements. So everybody's statements put me as being the nigga with the nigga who up there and told him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm cooked. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm cooked. So the lawyer, he's so thoroughbred. He like, I got you. You ain't gotta worry about it. He looking at first of all, he looking at all their ages. He like, how the fuck is all these grown ass motherfuckers? He talking to me like this my lawyer. He like, how are these motherfucking grown motherfuckers telling on you, man? Like you the youngest in this case. And you the youngest by 10 years, 10, 15 years on these niggas. These niggas 20, 25, nigga, no, he like, yeah, his niggas was like 25, 27 and shit. Sam was like 20. Sam was like 19 or some shit, 19, 20 and shit. I'm 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? So nigga got me beat by some years. So, and then the bitches, the females, them bitches like 29, 30 and shit. Like they all up there in age, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck with the young cats. So, he like kind of like mad, like, damn, man, like, so he like, yeah, man, I got you, man. We gonna say you was under duress. We gonna say this. We gonna say that. Who out the band? Woo, woo. And then so he got to working this sauce, working this sauce, working this sauce. We get up there to the judge and shit. The judge like, man, I don't believe it. You was the ringleader. Like, you the youngest, all you younger than all of them. I don't believe you set this up. I don't believe you was the ringleader, none of that. And my lawyer going with it, going with it, going with it. Like, you're right. You're right. He just canning that shit. So boom. She give me a little time, give me the probation and shit. I'm looking at them niggas, they looking at me. I'm looking at the bitches, I'm looking at them, they looking at me. I'm just shaking my head like, y'all some old ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer like, don't do that, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Cause I'm grabbing the shit out these motherfuckers like, y'all some hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I end up doing the no contest to the shit. You know what I'm saying? And they end up doing larceny from person. He ended up getting it dropped from armed robbery to larceny to person because they ain't find the gun. I ended up having to tell him it was a motherfucker to get the drop to larceny in person. I ended up having to take the plea deal. I took the plea deal, told him I had to tell them like what I had because they was just so dumbfounded. Like it was a pressing call. Who off the bed? Who and shit. So I took the plea deal, told him that got the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Did my little time and shit. But I was like, damn, man, I snitched on and was like, damn, man. Like, and I worked that system. I worked their ass. I had to work their ass. You feel me? But I'm like, man, I ain't been right since, dog. They snitched on me. I hate that shit. You feel me? So yeah, that shit was crazy, man. That was like a case, like one of my first cases I went through, bro. It was wild though, but it taught me. Can't trust these niggas, can't trust these bitches. No matter who they is. That shit taught me, man, but it taught me how to think. And it take me all back to the original thing of what I was saying. When we doing crime, nobody ever thinks to ask, what's gonna happen if we get caught, y'all? If motherfuckers ask that in the beginning, when y'all about to commit the crime will work out so much easier and be so much different because motherfuckers gonna understand. Let me think to get through this to on the other side it look a certain way to them. See what I'm saying? The judge, the lawyers, the motherfucking police officers, when they investigating, looking at the crime, it's gonna look a certain way to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, period. Nothing else to be saying. Nothing else to be said. Period. Like, finito. So that's the best thing I can say. That's the best thing I can say. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to think, and motherfuckers got to ask that question: what we gonna do if this shit go left? What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I had it bad. I ain't gonna lie. That Robin Bud, that bitch, I had it bad. You hear me? Nigga, I'm banned from Grand Valley State for some shit, man. And in that case, the judge said, what you was gonna do with it? That was a crazy case too, man. I went down on my right-hand man's and his brother, man. That was a crazy case too, dog. I ain't gonna lie, armed robbery case. That was a crazy case too, dog. Crazy case, dog. Crazy case. I'll probably tell that on another story on another day. But that was a crazy case too. I ain't gonna lie, crazy armed robbery case, bro, on college campus. Man, crazy case. I got the paperwork for that shit too. I got all the paperwork for that. You know what I'm saying? I should break that bit. I'll break it out next time for y'all. But that was a crazy case too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to keep the paperwork for that. The statements and everything. I'm gonna show you all the statements and everything in that case. That was a crazy case of mine. Yeah, man, this shit crazy. You can't trust motherfuckers when it's going down. If you don't ask that question and motherfuckers ain't confident in their answers and thinking this shit through, I ain't going on a lick with y'all niggas. I ain't fucking with y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas ain't thinking through. Y'all just want to go do this shit because y'all broke or bummy. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. Life is at jeopardy, man. Y'all gotta think this shit through, man. Instead of just doing, man. Period, man.
Rapper Pooh.
Now, we gonna get into some of this news. We gonna get into some of this Pooh Shiesty news, man. Y'all done heard me talk, man. We're gonna get in some of this shit, man. We're gonna get some of these updates. I just broke it down for y'all, man. What happened, who snitched, all that. Happy Easter too, bro. Happy Easter. So
welcome back.
Not even trolling, bro. Y'all just gotta pay attention, man. Pay attention. We about to get into this. So this Sadie Nash, this Sadie Nash, man, telling y'all an update on the daddy and everything else, man. We about to jump right into this shit.
Welcome.
And see what Sadie Nash got to say. You know, he tapped in Rolling 60 Crip.
Check this out. I'm gonna start this loop that I made here.
Welcome back.
Sadie Nash tapped in Rolling 60 Crip, and Pooh Shiesty was with some Crip niggas. The Rolling 60 Crips when this shit happened. He had some Rolling 60 Crip niggas when it happened. So Sadie Nash tapped in, so he might know a lot more, and he gonna tell a lot more because he's tapped in with these people. He actually tried to go get Gucci jewelry back after the situation, but the shit was sold or whatever the case may be. He couldn't get it back. So Sadie Nash is like this close to the situation for real. That's how he knew shit. I'm with it. I'm here. I'm listening. Let me see what you got. For sure, my baby, for sure. Bigger fish. But yeah, Sadie Nash a little bit more connected and know what's going on a little bit more because the people that was actually with Pooh Shiesty doing the crime, the other people, not Big 30, not Pooh, not the daddy, but the other members, them was some 60s that was intertwined doing what they was doing with Shiesty from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to see what he got to say. But like I said, man, niggas ain't thinking it through, asking them questions. Don't do no crime with niggas. Don't do no crime. Fuck no.
It's something we had already called, but now it's going to happen.
A judge will decide if men charged in alleged kidnapping and robbery involving Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty will be released pending trial. The factors that the judge will consider include criminal history, flight risk, and whether they have means to pay their bail. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon.
You know they got means.
Federal court downtown. Kayla, that hearing, in fact, just wrapped up.
Pooh Shiesty and them got means.
It's actually still going on, heading into hour 4 at this point. But we were able to get a bond assigned for Lontrell Williams Sr., the father of Pooh Shiesty. The judge ultimately decided she's going to assign him a home incarceration, which she says is the strictest bond she can assign outside of giving him or granting him into federal custody. She said the only time he is allowed to leave his home is to attend his court dates in Dallas, where this case will ultimately be tried. And she said he'll be under electronic monitoring while this all plays out. Now, today was supposed to be a detention hearing for 4 of the 5 defendants who are being held in federal custody in Memphis. They're listed as co-conspirators in an alleged kidnapping and robbery that happened in Dallas back in January. Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty, his dad, and other men are accused of kidnapping and robbing rapper Gucci Mane and others in a recording studio. In court today, federal prosecutors called up an FBI agent who was part of the Violent Crimes Division in Dallas. He walked through the accusations in the indictment and answered questions from defense attorneys. The judge ruled there is enough probable cause to move forward with the case. So then, again, at this point, it's unclear how late we'll go into tonight, but we do know that Lontrell Williams Sr., father of Pooh Shiesty, has been assigned home incarceration and cannot leave his home unless he's attending a court hearing in Dallas. We also know that 5th man, Corday Johnson, his detention hearing will be held next week on Tuesday. He was just assigned a public defender today. Darcy?
That is Fox 13's Kayla Solomon reporting live tonight. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Public defender?
Get paid real quick. That's $5 right there. That QR code, or tap that link in the description.
Public defender?
Sit up here.
How you going on armed robbery and gotta go get a public defender, bro?
Simple. Number 2 on Apple Store, number 3 in the Google Play Store for a reason. It's the app that's giving y'all the games and gonna pay y'all to play. Y'all gotta, watch some commercials and all that shit. They want to sell y'all stuff.
This nigga got a public defender, y'all. You know he gonna snitch. Whoever that dude is who got the public defender, he snitching. How you go on a mission like this and gotta go get a public defender? He snitching, y'all.
But here's how we entice you. We gonna pay y'all to play games. Maybe you spend the money on what the advertisers do. Maybe you don't. Who knows? But hey, free cash, Seti Nash. Hit that QR code or tap that link in the description. $5 in your account. As soon as you put on that, and let's get you paid to play. Nash, cash. Get up to $500 too. Let's go with the content. Damn, Seti Nash. You was becoming the next TMZ. You had the story before anybody had the story. Why didn't you tell us that Pooh Shiesty daddy got out? Because he didn't. Hey, the marshals, the judge, the damn feds, they said, get over here. Nash, you a lie, bro. You lied to us. Subscribe now, please. We are almost 20K away from the Xbox and PlayStation giveaway, or Xbox PlayStation giveaway, for these very reasons. Roll it! In the United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas, Dallas Division, United States versus Lontrell Williams Sr., order on government's request to stay pretrial release order. Before the court is the government's notice of motion and request to stay pretrial release order. The notice, docket number 9, the government states that it intends to file a motion to revoke the order releasing defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. Defendant on pretrial conditions, docket number 9 at 1. The government asked the court to stay the release order until its motion to revoke can be decided. Having carefully considered the notice, the court grants the government's request to stay the pretrial release order. On March 30, 2026, defendant was charged by criminal complaint in the Northern District of Texas with kidnapping in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1201A and 1201C. See generally docket number 1. Defendant was arrested in the Western District of Tennessee and on the same day made his initial appearance before the United States Magistrate Judge in case number 226MJ0007, WD, Tennessee. The government moved to detain defendant pending trial, docket number 6. The docket in that case reflects that after the hearing on the detention motion, the magistrate judge issued an order setting conditions of release, the release order for defendant, but the magistrate judge stayed the release order through Monday, April 6, 2024. The court orders that the release order as to defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. is stayed until such time as the court determines the government's motion to revoke the release order or until otherwise ordered by the court. The court further orders the United States Marshal Service to transport defendant Lontrell Williams Sr. forthwith to the Dallas Division of the Northern District of Texas, where he shall remain in custody, pending further order of this court. The government shall file its motion to revoke by August 13, 2026. Defendant shall file his response by April 20, 2026. So ordered, signed April 3rd, 2026.
Do you wish you had all the AI tools you need to create organized for you? Well, the new Artlist AI Toolkit has everything you need all in one place. Create storyboard.
Yeah. Big 30 Daddy, Pooh Shiesty Daddy ain't going nowhere. Sit down. Nigga, you was a government informant and they ain't even let you out. You supposed to go, bro, I helped y'all out. Y'all supposed to help a brother out. But I guess you broke the code that you agreed to them when you were supposed to essentially agree to continually help them. Technically, he's supposed to pull a queso daddy and throw his ass up under the bus, not orchestrate and facilitate interstate commerce for a robbery. No disrespect to Pooh Shiesty Dad or nothing like that, but it is what it is. But there's also some rumors that were brewing today that absolutely were not true. And shout out to Bryson Boone Paul, because, bruh, I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. They got something else wrong, too. Yo Gotti's attorney, Arthur Horn, hasn't submitted any documentation that he is Big 30's legal counsel at the moment. This is currently inaccurate. And it says Memphis legend Yo Gotti's attorney, Arthur Horn, is representing Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty in Gucci Mane's robbery case. But let's listen to what he got to say.
He doesn't have a criminal history, doesn't have a criminal record. He's been making music for a number of years. He and Pooh Shiesty kind of came up in the music game together, and they were sort of like, they're very close, and they made, you know, some magical music. I just hope that people will wait to pass judgment on Rodney and these other individuals until all the facts come out.
There we go. I expect if anybody gets a bond, it's going to be Big 30. He don't really got no criminal record. He stood in front of the door. If the daddy ain't get a bond, because the daddy, he really gonna get charged probably with conspiracy You know what I'm saying? But he ain't had no gun or nothing like that. But one could argue, well, shit, it don't matter if you had a gun or not. You still was in the room and blah, blah, blah. But that's for the lawyers to argue, not lawyers for workers who I destroyed, by the way. If y'all want, man, like 9mag and all them and everything that take my content that I put and put it on their Instagram, somebody put it on TikTok and did 1 million views. Another person put it on on Twitter and did 1 million views. If you want some free content when I go live, follow me on at RichEnough. Yeah, that right there.
I do it like this.
One word. Now let's get right back into it.
I got a lot of views.
Pooh Shiesty, Daddy,
I know I do.
is going to more than likely cop out to a lesser.
You know what I'm saying?
Big 30, if he shuts his mouth, is going to cop out to a lesser, come home earlier than everybody else, and the streets is going to reward him with being solid, but being a straight up dummy. The story of Big 30 will be this. You got with the hottest artist who was your homeboy and all that, and you gave that man some money and sat up there and basically could not convince this man to not go with that plan. Somebody said it all the way right. I don't know who it is, but tag them in the comments because they got it right. They said, bro, y'all did some nigga shit when it was supposed to be lawyer work. Y'all took the to where the courtrooms were supposed to reside. I'm going to put out a story tomorrow where I'll let y'all judge with y'all feelings and y'all hearts over y'all logic, because that's really what the crux of this all is. End of the day, bro, this was dumb on all sides. Gucci Mane's side, Pooh Shiesty side. And the video that comes out tomorrow will leave you guys stuck right in the middle. It just will. Because there is no way in hell that we can sit up here and wash our hands of certain things. For the people who are out here saying Gucci Mane didn't tell, Gucci Mane didn't tell. Well, if Gucci Mane is a businessman, which y'all all have accepted and everything, all right, cool. But I asked you, where was the businessman when he was standing up while Young Jeezy was sitting down and basically rapping about Young Jeezy's deceased homeboy, and said, send some more, we'll bury him. We'll dig their ass up. We smoking on Pookie Loke tonight. Dig his ass up. You sounded like you was 20 years old then.
Well, I got something to say. About
I'm just trying to understand something.
I got something to say.
How was it that you was gangster a couple of years ago, but now you're not gangster?
Hold on.
Just gonna put that part out there. So
Hold on.
Everybody want to argue. Argue that.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. No. No. No, Sadie Nash. I can't allow Sadie Nash to say that AM part. Now, y'all know I fuck with Sadie Nash. Sadie Nash, Poetic Flacco, and Academics. They're my main pages. They're my main sources of my income. My main sources of my information. Sadie Nash, on that part, I don't agree with you, brother. I can't agree with you, Sadie. Tag Sadie Nash. I can't agree with you, brother, because yeah, he was gangster. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, that's how he felt. He still feel that way. But what would you do? What would you do if you sitting in the room and a nigga got Drake on you? What would you do? You get what I'm saying? Like, what y'all gonna do if a nigga, you sitting in the room, nigga got Drake on you? Big 30 with another Drake at the door talking about don't move. Don't try. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna be tough? You gonna try it? Not to mention you got some other goons in there choking the nigga out. You got another nigga in there with a button. What you gonna do? Nigga, I'm gonna sit there and give you what you want. Here, you can have this shit. Take it off. Here. I'm tearing it off. Here, you can have it. You can have this shit. Because at that time, it ain't time to be tough. At that time, it's time to think. At that time, it's time to think. It ain't time to be tough. nigga. It ain't time to be tough at that time, nigga, because you got 2 drinks in a button. You got a nigga over here choking a nigga out. It ain't time to be tough. Cause we outgunned and outman. Even though Gucci big as hell, they like Gucci big as hell, he work out. He got an undercover cop with him. So you outgunned and outman. So I can't agree with Sadie Nash on that. I can't agree. Even though they, like he just said, yeah, Gucci a businessman, yeah. Woo out the band, but I still can't agree to the fact that, yeah, nigga, I'm going to sit it down and tear it off. Whatever you want here. I'm going to sit my black ass down and tear it off. Whatever you want, bruh. You can have this. Here, you can have it. Here. I done been robbed before. Nigga, I was robbed at the same house I did a robbery at, nigga. What is you talking about, nigga? Nigga. I was robbed at the same house I did my first robbery at, nigga. A nigga robbed us at the same house, nigga. No cap. No cap. No cap. Damn, that's crazy. No cap though. Nigga robbed us at the same house I did my first robbery at, nigga. No cap. No cap. That was crazy though. That's crazy. But nigga, what you gonna do? Tear it off. You ain't got the up, nigga. And that's the crazy thing. We had just put the thing up. I had just told you, like the rollers rolling. Nigga, put the thing up. Put the thing up while we right here. And we selling. Everybody selling. Everybody got a sack on us. I got this fine thing in the passenger seat. I'm trying to knock. You know what I'm saying? Put that thing up. So we put the thing up. Here this nigga come with a 40. With an extendo. Nigga, tear it off. Tear it off. Where's that? Tear it off. Nigga, what we do? Nigga skated. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about it. Nigga, I had just went to the jewelry store that day. Look, I had just went to the jewelry store that day. I had my pendants. I had my pendants in the car. They didn't get it though. They was trying to look for the weed and shit. They was trying to look for the smoke and shit in the car. So they like tear it off. You know what I'm saying? We get go, boom, boom. Nigga, Reg, my homeboy Reg, he got stuck at the scene because they had it on him. You know what I'm saying? The nigga had it on him. So he get stuck at the scene, boom, nigga, boom, we ran, boom. So he narrated from there. So when we get ghosts, he like, yeah, they came up to me talking about, you better not run. You know what I'm saying? I got one in here, I don't need much, you skinny. So he like, man, he stuck there. So the nigga like, nigga telling him, like, shit, open up the trunk, open up the thing. And Reg like, shit, Reg said like, what Reg say? Reg say, this ain't my car, I ain't got the key. Y'all let the nigga get away with car it is. I mean, shit. So they go in the back. They trying to tear the back seat down. You know what I'm saying? I got a Grand Prix. They trying to tear the back seat down. I guess he kind of get back there and grab a bag that had some weed in. He grabbed that bag. He grabbed it. And then a nigga named Rich. Now this nigga Rich, he lived in the projects with a bad little bitch. We don't even like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? We beefing with the nigga Rich. This shit crazy. We beef with the nigga Rich. So Rich, this all coming from Red's mouth. So he say Rich walking up Seward. And then he walking up third, and then he come up Seward. He say he coming up, he going to the bitch house. You know what I'm saying? He said, but the nigga stop him. Told him like, hey, get over there. Like, get over there with him. He look over there like, man, I ain't gonna fuck with that nigga. He telling the robber, like the robber robbing him. He tell nigga, get over there with him. He look at him like, man, I don't even fuck with that nigga, dog. What kind? I ain't going over there. So he tell nigga, all right, stay right here, nigga, tear it off. He like, what? So the nigga Rich looking at the nigga like, what? He like, so Rich, so the nigga Rich like, Rich like, what, nigga, you robbing me? He like, yeah, nigga, I robbed you, nigga. Fuck you, me, So the nigga like, He said nigga called him whoa or something. He like, oh, where you from? He get the asking the robber like, where you from? You know, the robber and shit get the fucking with him, robbing him and shit, taking all this shit. And it's just, the shit just so funny. Red's telling us like the nigga Red, the nigga so it's my homeboy Reg and then Red, the nigga come, you know what I'm saying? So he's talking about some yeah, man, you robbing these bum ass niggas over here. These niggas ain't got no money. So he get to telling the robber that, bro, the nigga robbing him, bro. He stunned on this. He trying to stun on Reg and shit, bro. So the robber laughing and shit, taking this shit though, robbing him and shit. So the robber tell the nigga like, oh yeah, I guess Reg telling me like, yeah. So the robber come back to him and so I'm like, yeah, empty your pockets. You know what I'm saying? After they got the book bag out the trunk and shit, they tell me, empty your pockets. So Reg get to empty all his pockets out and shit. Reg had more money than him. He likes how the robber said that shit like, look like this nigga got more money than you. So Reg, the nigga Reg like, man, damn, y'all set this up, man. He like, nigga, how I set this up? So now they arguing. The robbers looking at dude. He like, nigga, how I set this up? Nigga, I'm getting robbed too. Nigga, fuck is y'all talking about? Nigga, get the fuck out, nigga. So them niggas get to arguing this shit. So now the robbers, they tired. They walk off. Like, walk off, get to the wood. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the corner and shit with a brick. Me and my man who ran. We had the quarter. I had the quarter of the brick. I see them about to come around. Nigga, like, what you gonna do with a brick? Nigga, like, I don't know. They got the gun. So, boom, we shot back to the alley, shot back around, came back up through the houses and shit. We see Reg and them. We like, damn, man. We out the bed, like, damn, we just put that thing in too, man. I'm bad as hell. So, boom, like, every time everybody's trickle back in, we go get the thing. We tell like, go get the thing. So, we get the thing and shit. We get to just checking everything. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, damn, man, what they say? What they say by this time, Reg went in the house mad as hell. So now we like, damn, so like, yeah, what they say? What the nigga say, man? He like, man, that nigga took something out the back trunk and shit. So Reg get to just breaking it down to you, all what just happened. So the nigga Reg just breaking it down. So Reg saying like, yeah, they took something out the trunk and shit, like a bag or something. So I'm like, shit. So I'm already knowing what it was though. You feel me? I'm like, damn. So I opened the trunk, man. They took the bag. I'm like, damn, man. How did nigga even get to this bitch? He must have had a long ass arm or something. I'm just talking, kicking the boo-boos and shit, kicking the boo-boos and shit. We laughing and shit. We out the mail. So then whole time, remember I told you I'm sitting in the car with a female. You know what I'm saying? So whole time I'm like, boom, I get to check in and shit. I'm checking I'm checking for my charms and shit. So I found both of my charms that I just cashed out for with the little chains in them. I found both of the charms up there in the front. I said, they ain't even fuck with the glove box and nothing. They ain't fuck with that shit under the seat. They ain't even do none of that. So I found my charms and shit. I'm happy as hell. I'm like, yes. They ain't even take my ice though. You feel me? They ain't take my ice. They took the little weed and shit. They ain't take my ice though. I'm happy as hell. So I'm like, yes. Whole time, remember I told you I'm chilling with a female though. So whole time she didn't slip my mind. Like that bitch out of my head. I didn't forget I was chilling with her while the robbery went down. I didn't forget she was in the front seat. You feel what I'm saying? So now. So we all trickle back in. We got the thing and shit. I found my jewelry and shit. So one of the niggas like, damn, where that bitch go, right? I'm like, what bitch? I'm like, oh. I look at the front seat. I'm like, that bitch go. Bro. I'm like, that bitch gone. So right now, so we all sitting there like, man, that bitch set us up. So we all just sitting there like, damn, because when the robbery happened to us, bro, like the shit so crazy. We just sitting there, we like, so the nigga asked me like, damn, where the bitch go? Look, I'm stunned. Like, yeah, where did the bitch go? You know what I'm saying? I forget. First of all, I forget. I'm asking like, what? And then I'm like, yeah, what did the bitch go? And then I'm like, the door closed. I'm like, damn. So what in my heart, what I'm saying is, I'm like, I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, she ain't set us up. I'm like, she ain't set us up because if she set us up, they would have took my jewelry. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't even search for my jewelry. Like they ain't even search for my jewelry or nothing. You get what I'm saying? And she seen I had my jewelry. You get what I'm saying? So if she set us up, they would have got the jewelry too. You get what I'm saying? They would have came and got the jewelry, nigga. They was looking for some work or money. You get what I'm saying? Like so, which like the bitch knew a nigga had weed, but the bitch ain't know I had the bag of weed in the trunk. You get what I'm saying? Like nobody ever like she never knew that. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I knew it was just on some like them niggas was watching it because I did put it in the trunk though. I did put the bag in the trunk though. You know what I'm saying? But she never knew like about the bag and what it had. You get what I'm saying? So she never knew none of that. You know what I'm saying? And if she sent anybody, they would have came. They would have got me first. They would have knew like get the big boy in the front seat that's about to sell you the weed. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, don't let this nigga run. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let this nigga, so that wasn't the case. You feel me? It wasn't. She didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because she would have had. They would have had to drop. Because first of all, my man was about to sell him the weed. You feel me? I stopped my man's because I'm like, I don't know these niggas. I don't like these. We don't know these niggas. They just fishy too. Like what? And we just cracked on y'all all the way from there to here. Then I want to say yeah, y'all wanted to come back. No. Let me say I got him, bro. Ooh, so I'm just like, you hear me? And then the nigga just up that bitch. I'm like, oh, drop everything. Get go. Nigga, like as soon as he got to trying to work his move, it's so many of us, we spread it. Nigga, the only nigga that did the spread, nigga, was Reg. Nigga, you feel me? So it was like, damn, I forgot all about the bitch in the front seat. So, you know what I'm saying? Like when they up that bitch and I'm like, because I'm already the man, I'm controlling traffic. I'm like, oh no, bro, hold on, what you need, bro? And I jump up out the whip. What you need, bro? He like, get everything to me, nigga. That's what I'm gonna need, nigga. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, got ghost, bagged out, got ghost. I'm saying everybody go, everybody. So he like, he don't know who to aim. You know what I'm saying? So boom, boom. He just got it on Reg now. You know what I'm saying? Reg ain't move. Boom. So I forget about the bitch and everything. So by the time we all trickle back, get the thing, I'm like, damn, that's when the nigga said something. But I'm like, if the bitch sent them, if the bitch sent the stick up niggas, they would have been on me because nigga, I was the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like they would have been, oh yeah, okay, so it's the nigga, you know, get him. Don't let him move, you know what I'm saying? Because we can get the weed, the money, the chains. You know what I'm saying? They get it, the whole package now. And they can take the car because they got the keys. You know what I'm saying? So they can just take the car and go through the car and then leave the car somewhere. Feel me? That's how niggas was doing. They had to strip you for everything. So, yeah, that's how I figure. Like, no, the bitch ain't set us up. She just got away. How did this bitch get away, though, without nobody knowing or seeing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did she slip out? So that was the major question. Like, the major question was, how did the bitch slip out and ain't nobody hear or see her? Not even the robbers ain't even pay attention to her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's sitting in the front seat as the shit going down. You know what I'm saying? So, and she had to get out when she heard. She had to get out like when the bitch had to get out in between the process of us dipping, like in between the process of us dipping and me like me moving, like me running. Like she had to hear this shit and jump out too. You know what I'm saying? Like quick as hell and down there like the doja shit while we all running. Like she down there had to do some shit like that because I'm like, bro, this bitch, she got ghost too there. She had to get ghost because she ain't in the front seat no more. So where she at? So boom, I call her. I called her and shit. She ain't answer. I'm like, damn. So boom, she called back. Boom, I'm like, yeah, damn, where you at? She like, damn, y'all good? I'm like, hell yeah, we good. I'm like, damn, where you at? So I want to know, like, damn. She like, I'm at the house. I ran through the little motherfucking alley, went through the back door. Shit, I got to watching everything. I see everything. Them niggas was in the. So she seeing everything and shit. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck you like? She like, when I heard the nigga up the pistol, I slowly opened up the door, crawled down and ran. Nigga and ran where y'all ran. I seen all y'all running. I said, damn. She was only two. She heard everything. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, so then that even confirmed it. Like, damn, she ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing about no chains or nothing. And she seen me with the chains. She seen me because I showed her like, damn, them sweet, ain't they? The both 2 chains and everything. Boom, You know what I'm saying? She seen where they were stuffed at. She seen where I stuffed the other little weed at. They got this weed, the big bulk of the weed, but they ain't get the look. They ain't get all of my little 4 zips. You know what I'm saying? They got the other little big bulk of the weed that was in the bag. But it was like, damn, they ain't even know. Ain't nobody know about that. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody know about that. That nobody knew about that. So that's how I knew it was like it wasn't a setup. You get what I'm saying? So it was just a luck of the draw. Niggas just knew we was chilling over there because that was a little chill spot right there. Niggas used to go chill right there and catch all the traffic that used to come through late night. So and that was a chill spot. Like niggas just probably peeped like, damn, all the niggas chilling right there and tried it. Like that's one thing about the West Side. That's one thing about niggas on the West Side, man. Niggas on the West Side will get jiggy. You know what I'm saying? And he got it had to be about good 10 of us out there. Plus the female had to be a good 10 of us, plus about 8, plus the female out there. And nigga walked up 2 deep, 1 mad with an extendo and up that bitch on everybody and got jiggy. So niggas was not scared. You get what I'm saying? So man, that shit crazy lifestyle. That's the lifestyle Pooh Shiesty in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle he in. So at the end of the day, it's like, man, that's what he do. So I can't agree with Sadie Nash because when it happened to you, it's gonna happen. What you gonna do? You gotta tear it off. You know what I'm saying? That leads me to say we gonna get into that shit that happened with Fetty Wap friend. But we about to hold on, we about to get into this Pooh Shiesty shit some more. Hold on. We about to get right into this Pooh Shiesty shit some more. But yeah, that's why I say I can't agree with him on that because shit, hell yeah. And nigga Jeezy actually sent them boys at Gucci.
Welcome back.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. That's how Gucci feeling. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. You sent some niggas at me. So yeah, nigga, fuck them niggas. I put them in the dirt. Nah, nigga. So nigga Pooh Shiesty probably ain't even know he was gonna do this to Gucci for real. You know what I'm saying? It just went up like that. You know, it happened like that, bro. Like shit happened like that. Niggas are like shit don't happen. It just go up like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be prepared. You know what I'm saying? But he knew he was gonna do something. Pooh Shiesty knew he was gonna do something. He just didn't know he was gonna do it to motherfucking Gucci. It just went up. Shit went sideways.
All right, a live look at Dallas on this Thursday evening. Our next story takes us to Dallas, where federal prosecutors there.
Suspects involved in the robbery and kidnapping.
Shit just went left, man.
Stream in 720p and StreamYard.
You can't even like some shit like he didn't know.
Rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story and has the latest. Aside from learning that the 9th and final suspect has been arrested, we've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and 2 others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big 30. For background, Pooh Shiesty signed on to Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Pooh Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol.
He stay with that Drake.
Victims to sign a release.
He stay with that Drake
contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators
he stay with that
firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
Right, what you gonna do if that bitch in your face?
In October,
what you gonna do?
Placed on home confinement for
what you gonna do with that bitch in your face?
Meaning that it's likely he was wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the crime.
They got some good watches.
9 suspects will be transported here to North Texas, where they will face their crimes. Now, if convicted, each suspect can face life in prison. For now, reporting in Dallas.
Big 30 could get life in prison for being a doorman. Damn, Big 30 can get life in prison for being a doorman. Whoa. Damn.
Suspects involved in
Damn, Big 30 can get life in prison for being a doorman. Whoa. That, hey, but like I just said, bro, Nick, sometimes you don't know, bro. Shit just go up, bro. Shit go up, bro. It happened like that, bro. Like, not even just the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a street nigga. Like, I just told you.
Shiesty and his dad were taken into federal custody along with Memphis rapper Big 30 and several other people.
I just told you how we got robbed.
That is directly involving the
and shit just happened like that, bro.
Of Gucci Mane and several others.
Well, who's to say?
So
if we ain't put the UWAP up and we had the UWAP on this, it could have went something totally different. Because we had it. You know what I'm saying? It would have been there. Like, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who's to say? It would have probably went totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get a day too.
So, man, who's to say, bro? Like I said, if y'all listen to Pooh Shiesty, you know what you know, bro, and you know
we back. Story
you know, and you gotta understand, bro.
First and foremost,
like,
I want to say
come
I
on,
appreciate
bro.
y'all for rocking with me.
Listen the first day out. Listen to his first day out. He already said he felt like sending something. He already felt like he wanted to do something, just to set a demonstration. He just probably didn't know he was gonna do it to Gucci.
Pooh Shiesty and 8 others arrested. Big 30 was one of them.
For real.
Draco to the face.
Damn.
Gucci Mane thrown on the couch.
Told you.
Cameraman, white cameraman, scratched up, took his jewelry.
Told you.
Bodyguard.
Told you.
Off-duty police officer was there.
Smacked up.
But like I said yesterday, it was a lot of people there, so a lot of people have different perspectives of what happened.
Told y'all.
The thing is, they got robbed.
Told y'all.
Kidnapped.
I said all this. Look at my live. I said all this.
And Gucci's a rat. So now you got half the internet saying
I said all this.
A real nigga because he's living his raps, and then you got half the internet saying that you got more people mad at Gucci for identifying. You got more people mad at Gucci for being a victim than Pooh Shiesty doing.
I said this.
You know what I'm saying?
I said this.
You got people that are basically Pooh Shiesty, his gangster card went up. People loving this shit. And then you got people mad at Gucci Mane, the CEO, the father, the dad, the husband.
I said this shit. I said this shit.
As the person who robbed him and
I said this shit.
Is he a snitch? Is he a rat? You got half the world saying that right now because you got Gucci Mane, the person who believed in this young cat. I think he was 19, 20, at the time that believed in this cat, gave him free songs and features and a platform, and then you turn around and do that? But he's a rat though. Niggas, man. Niggas, man. But he's a rat though.
I said this.
I'm not a street guy, so I don't play the
I said this. I'm a street guy, and I said this.
He's a rat though. That's how y'all really feel? Y'all really feel like Gucci's a rat? If he did though. I mean, they're saying that the three victims, they pointed out Pooh Shiesty. I don't blame Gucci though. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe I don't blame Gucci. An honest man coming to sit down and meet with you. Not an honest man, because Gucci didn't did some crazy shit, but I'm talking about the new Gucci. The CEO coming to you with his bodyguards, cameraman, getting vlogs and content. He maybe would have sat down and negotiated with you. But they said that Gucci and Pooh Shiesty, they had a disagreement and then went left.
I told you.
He told Big 30, hand him the backpack, drew the gun on him.
Told you.
Big 30 blocked the door, and the rest was history. Big 30, your problem is,
man, I said this.
Big 30 had a wave. Big 30 shouldn't even be in this situation. If you ask me,
I said this.
I feel like Big 30 should have been running it up when Pooh Shiesty was in prison. But it just seemed like Big 30 wanted to play the sidekick role. He didn't really care about rap. But people fuck with Big 30. I feel like he just didn't take this shit serious. You shouldn't even be in this situation, bro. You're not even signed to Gucci. Like, that shit's stupid. I know Big 30 sitting in there like, what the fuck?
I said this. Come on, man.
You shouldn't even. Big 30 had his own wave. I mean, although he did come in the game with Shiesty.
I said this shit, man.
Pooh Shiesty the whole time.
I be knowing this shit, dog.
Pooh Shiesty did Big 30. He wasn't.
Come on, man.
People didn't give a fuck about Big 30 because Big 30 wasn't applying that pressure. But I guarantee you, Big 30, if he just would have stayed consistent and went hard, he wouldn't even be in this situation. He would be somewhere getting money, doing shows, and all that other shit. So my question to y'all is Gucci a rat to all these super tough guys on the internet, super street guys? When is it okay to hang it up? When is it okay to say, you know what? I'm an executive. I'm making it home safe to my kids, my wife. When is it okay? You know what I'm saying? When is it okay to hang it up? When is it okay to hang it up and be like, you know what? I'm not a street guy no more. I mean, because the majority of the world right now, they're not calling Pooh Shiesty dumb. They're calling Gucci a rat, and that's what's wrong with black folks. No, nigga. Pooh Shiesty dumbass decisions is what led to this shit. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. The discourse on Twitter is big right now. Niggas is really at it right now about this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci. And I'm just trying to figure out, when is it okay to hang it up and to be an executive? Gucci came to have an honest conversation, and it went left. And it almost killed some people. And, so.
Man.
I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Comment below and let me know, is Gucci a rat?
He ain't lying, bro.
Because he is in the paperwork. They said Mr. Davis and two others identified.
I just said this shit, man.
Like the guy who robbed. So we gonna see. Gucci may come out and be like, I didn't say shit. I'm not testifying. I ain't taking a stand. My security guard, it's cameraman. They're saying 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, I ain't saying shit. I ain't going.
Yeah.
It may be that, but we going off of documents that they released.
Yeah, they
And they're
released.
saying,
I said this,
they're
man.
saying
This shit
that,
for real right here. This is different.
Gucci,
It's a different type of, you know what I'm saying? It's sticky.
he
What?
identified. Man, Memphis is
All right, here I come.
in the
Go in the room.
tabloids all week. You got
It's kinda
LeBron
sticky,
coming at
man.
Memphis, saying that the league need to move to Nashville. This the ninth year anniversary of Young Dolph. He just released when he released 100 shots. 9th year anniversary. Memphis is on fire right now.
Yeah, Memphis is on
So
fire.
if you're
Memphis is on fire. I said that, man. I said that how they that's why they hit him with the kidnap charge, because they moved him. I said that's why they hit him with the kidnap charge, because they moved him, bro, from a different room, like I said. I'm trying to tell you.
Welcome back. Hey, so we've been getting this over here, the visionaries. I want y'all to look at 2 videos real quick.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
I said it.
44.
Welcome back.
I
Hey,
said it. Let
so
me see.
we've
This
been
that
getting
city
this over here,
next.
the
Let's see.
visionaries. I want y'all to look at 2 videos real quick. This one.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer. Non-lawyers think the truth is what they know. Hey, I know this. It's the truth. I can see it. You know what lawyers think the truth is? It's what you could prove in a court of law. When a Fed writes an affidavit saying witnesses told him this, this, and this, and so the defendant is guilty of a crime, that does not make the defendant guilty of a crime. When those witnesses take the stand and give sworn testimony under oath with the defendant in the box and 12 jurors on the side, now you have evidence, you have sworn testimony. We are far from that. Look, I'm not saying this case is getting beat, this case is getting won, this case is this case is that. What I'm saying is you have to look at what the government is telling you and look at what the government is showing you. And then you have to start playing the game. That's all. The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long time ago. But we'll see what happens as the case and the witnesses.
Okay. Nah, Nash, she ain't talking about you. Well, this is the video that he played yesterday, that he recorded. Pardon me. Roll it.
Surprise, surprise. The internet has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the Pooh Shiesty case. Case in point, let me show you the first 5 seconds of the press conference from the Department of Justice, which it sounds like they have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about the Pooh Shiesty case.
Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday.
He just said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, kidnapped. This happened back on January 10th. Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci, if the feds have you on video pulling a gun on Gucci while you're on home confinement, not allowed to have a gun, on January 10th, you get arrested January 11th, maybe January 12th. By February, you're cooked. By March, you already violated and doing your time. This is April. Now, one thing to note, I think the fact that we're in April and this came out today is telling, because Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was fired today, and we need to turn the page quickly. But I think this case seems, we'll see. I think obviously the feds have charged kidnapping, and the reason why you charge kidnapping is because it's not larceny. The guy didn't rob the recording deal rights. You're never going to prove to a jury that Pooh Shiesty had a premeditated plan to fly out to Dallas, and then he's going to pull a gun on Gucci and get Gucci to sign away the contract rights. That's ridiculous. Okay, there was a lot of people in the room. Apparently, there was some violence in that room, because the most injuries that we've heard of is some guy got choked and there was some abrasions on his neck. Okay, so something happened. But then beyond that, the feds haven't really put anything. Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room, then it's going to be very interesting to see what the 6 people in the room have to say.
So y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be the hood lawyer and dare any lawyer to say that I'm wrong with this and use court lingo, court jargon, and all this shit because y'all watch me as well. Let's get on with this shit. This is the reason why they use 1201A and 1201C. Firearm robbery sentences vary significantly based on the specific statute violated and whether a firearm was used. On average, individuals convicted of a federal robbery with a firearm enhancement receive a sentence of 162 months, 13.5 years in recent years. Statutory maximums, mandatory minimums. The statutory limits are the primary framework for sentencing. So if we got bank robbery, we're going to knock that out and say no. Hobbs Act robbery covers robberies affecting interstate commerce, retail stores. We're not doing that one. But firearm enhancement. Using a firearm during a crime of violence triggers a mandatory or the mandatory minimums that must be served consecutively. That's on top of the robbery sentence. 5 years for possession or carrying, and then 7 years for brandishing or displaying pointing a weapon. Right there alone, that's 13 years. He didn't discharge anything, and the 25 years for a second or a subsequent conviction. We ain't even needing all that. So sentencing guideline factors, the judge uses the sentencing guidelines to determine the actual range based on a point system. So the base offense level for robbery starts at 20, but we'll leave that for the details for the lawyers to bang out. But I wanted to point that out before we go any further. Get paid real quick. That's $5 right there, that QR code, or tap that link in the description. All you got to do is sit up here and play free cash. You feel me? Simple. Number 2 on Apple Store, number 3 in the Google Play Store for a reason. It's the app that's giving y'all the games and gonna pay y'all to play. Y'all gotta, watch some commercials and all that shit. They want to sell y'all stuff, but here's how we entice you. We gonna pay y'all to play games. Maybe you spend the money on what the advertisers do. Here you go. Who knows? But hey, free cash, Seti Nash. Hit that QR code or tap that link in the description. $5 in your account as soon as you put it on that, and let's get you paid to play. Nash, cash. Get up to $500 too. Let me start doing what I do. Let me give you a proverbial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason they went for that was simple, because they didn't charge them for what they should have charged them with. And that's why the second superseding indictment is going to be crazy. Roll it. So I want to go to this right here, 18 U.S.C. 1201A and C, kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. And this is going to be important because I want y'all to look at the sentencing that comes with that. Federal armed robbery sentences vary significantly based on the specific statute violated and whether a firearm was used. On average, individuals convicted of a federal robbery I need them Gilbert links and them big beds. I'm no more kids, no IG. Out those sessions. Give me them keys and they watching it next. I need them Gilbert links and them big beds. I'm no more kids, no IG. We got bank robbery. We're going to knock that out and say no. Hobbs Act robbery covers robberies affecting interstate commerce, retail stores. We're not doing that one. But firearm enhancement. Using a crime of violence triggers a mandatory or the mandatory minimums that must be served consecutively. That's on top of the robbery sentence. 5 years for possession or carrying, and then 7 years for brandishing or displaying pointing a weapon. Right there alone, that's 13 years.
This is a laser and a blade cutting machine and an embossing tool, a drawing or penmanship master, and even a multi-surface color printer.
He didn't discharge anything, and the 25 years for a second or a subsequent conviction. We ain't even needing all that. So sentencing guideline factors, the judge uses the sentencing guidelines to determine the actual range based on a point system. So the base offense level for robbery starts at 20, but we'll leave that for the details for the lawyers to bang out. But I wanted to point that out before we go any further. The hard part that the feds just fought themselves on is they said once Big 30 stood there by the door, that was the abduction part.
Oh.
The abduction part wasn't the firearm being pointed at no damn Pooh Shiesty. I mean, at no damn Gucci Mane. That was forced to sign over. Why are there no robbery charges? That's armed robbery. So expect the second superseding indictment to include armed robbery, to include the commerce, travel of firearms, the trafficking of firearms and all that shit, because that's what they found at the father's house. The second superseding indictment is going to add more charges and possibly 2 more people. But right now, that's what they're doing. They trying to screw these cats over. Hey, lawyer for workers, tell the people that you can't, because this ain't injury law. Sorry, you in my realm, bro. No setting ass in a practicing attorney or none of this shit. But I got a whole lot of them too. And what do? We created a coterie of lawyers. And I get to sit at the table. Don't ever diss me again, bro. Because if I take it there with you, we can debate it out and you ain't gonna win nothing. The feds did this so that they can make sure to stick in that life sentence. And even you'd agree. That's why the feds put the stalking charge on Lil Durk, because they know Lil Durk is going to beat the murder for hire. So how does that work for you to say Lil Durk is going to do this and do that? But you agree with all my points about Lil Durk. It's kind of funny, huh? The tree that feeds you is now the tree you want to cut down. Y'all piss me off with this. You guys can't be lawyers because you're on the internet. Yes, the hell we can. The only difference between you and me is you went to college for this shit and I ain't had to. So no, I refuse this BS, bro. The feds did this shit to try to scare Pooh Shiesty and to sign us up real early. Pooh gotta fight this. He gonna have to. His lawyers gotta fight this because, bro, you looking at 20 years. With the armed robbery and all that shit, that's way reduced. So now we're going to look at felon in possession of a firearm. We're going to look at armed robbery and all of these things. That's what that is. So expect, once again, the second superseding indictment to be insane with new charges and possibly 2 more people. And the whole thing about why didn't they bring in the charges the day of? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know why they didn't do that. Because the moment Pooh Shiesty would have disappeared into cuffs and his daddy and Big 30 would have went into cuffs, they would still be looking for these guys. They didn't have to rush this because by the time that they sat up there and said, we're going to execute this, they was watching everybody, and they already took everybody down. The 9th guy got caught in Atlanta. I guess he tried to finish off I'm kidding. I was going to say, try to finish off Gucci Mane, try to slime him out. I am joking, of course. But no, bro. You know good and damn why. They had to still build the case. They had to build the damn commerce part of this shit. Now you just lying to these people. How fast you thought they was going to get the Greyhound stuff? So how did they know? How fast did you think AT&T was going to sit up here or Verizon or whomever was going to sit up here and give them these files? You got to get all this shit signed off. You had to build the case. You had to present all this shit. And you got to bring it to a grand jury. Are you out your damn mind? Lawyer for Workers is lying to you guys. Mo Ganot, that's his name. I forgot about it. I thought about it now. Mo, you a damn liar, and you a pander bear. You are one of the biggest pander bears. You should have told the people the truth about Tory Lanez. You didn't. You should have told the people the truth about Diddy. You didn't. You've been more wrong than anything. Your claim to fame was just basically being there for 6ix9ine. So with all due disrespect, bro, I ain't hearing shit you said because you're a pander bear. You won't tell the truth to the people because you give a damn about what they think when they should think about what you said. You worried about them. Subscribe, turn on that bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. The only hood lawyer. SETI, bro. And shout out to AK-47.
He going crazy.
Yeah, y'all just gotta understand how petty I am. Sorry. Not sorry.
SETI going
I don't
crazy.
give a damn.
Said he going crazy, y'all. But like I said, man, a lot of this shit, man, I said it, like a lot of this shit, I said it already. So, no cap, like a lot of this shit I already said, bro. Pay attention. This shit for real. Like a lot of this shit I've been said. So it's like, and I said he knew he was gonna do it. He just didn't know who he was gonna do it to. So, like a lot of this shit I said, you just gotta pay attention, man. Pay attention. But speaking of getting on niggas' asses and shit, Fetty Wap homeboy, I don't know his name or nothing, but I do got a video. I do got a video. I ain't gonna lie. I do got a video that is going ape shit right now on the internet. It's viral on the internet right now. This video that I got is viral. I'm talking about next level viral. It's been making his rounds on the internet, and it's only right I cover it. It's viral. This video right here is viral, brother. Like, it's viral. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's been going crazy on the internet, and y'all gotta see it. So I'm about to pull this up so y'all can check it out. What you gonna do if it's on you? That's not like the question I'm gonna ask you. What you gonna do when it's up on you? What you gonna do when that bitch up on you? What you gonna do when that bitch up on you?
You better recognize, nigga, I'm straight from the shit.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when that bitch up on you?
Industry niggas is starting to look like something to eat.
What you gonna do when that bitch up on you? Hold on, let me see something. Now look, check this. So y'all can see everything. Check this out. Check this out, dog. Check this out. Nah, look. Check this out. Check this out. Now what we looking at? We looking at Fetty Wap homeboy. This Fetty Wap homeboy right here. This Fetty Wap homeboy. He on the block. Obviously, he on the block in the hood. You can see this is a hood in Philly, probably. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 niggas, and I think it's a 10 nigga, 10, 11 nigga over here, down here. He about to start walking. Check this out. Look at it first. Okay, this the 10th nigga. Look at this. Damn, nigga closed the door. He closed the door. Nigga still sitting on the porch. Lady walk up. They making him tear it off. This nigga just standing there. Look, he just standing there watching the whole scene. Look at this. Boom, they pull off. Now, if you ain't, I know he's sick. I know he's sick. I know he's sick right now, man. I know he's sick. Look, niggas running. Niggas gone. Nigga, they gone. Tear it off. Tear it off. Tear it off. Tear it off. Tear. He got two. He got two of the Istles. He got two of them. He just want that chain. Give me that bag. Tear it off. Look. If you ask me, man, that's like a coordinated. That's like a coordinated jug. If you ask me, that's like a coordinated jug. If you ask me, I ain't gonna lie. I think dude at the bottom with the white hat who was just walking right here, I think he had something to do with it. I would think he had something to do with it. I ain't gonna lie. I would think he had something to do with it. Dude just shut the door. He just shut the door like, I'm gonna shut my door. I'm gonna just shut my door.
If you're standing in line at a
Man,
modest
what?
Hey guys, Lisa Figueroa here, board certified criminal defense attorney in Florida, here to talk to you about Pooh Shiesty.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete
Like,
site
I'm
in
gonna
just a
just
single
shut
prompt
my
with Wix.
door.
I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe coding meets dress.
Hey guys, Lisa Figueroa here, board certified criminal defense attorney in Florida, here to talk to you about Pooh Shiesty. What? So many people. This is all over the place. So I got a lot of comments asking me to give my
Let's see what this
reaction.
lawyer
And
got
I'm
to
like,
say.
I don't even know who Pooh Shiesty is. I'm so sorry. And apparently, he is like big time in the game for this, especially since we've been covering a lot of the gangster rap and diss rap and all that stuff. So apparently, he is one of the biggest players. Since unfortunately a lot are getting taken out. Anyways, since a lot are falling to the streets, whether literally on the streets or getting thrown in prison. So there are so many no-nos. When I started looking at this, I was like, what? First off, I had seen a few posts, Seti Nash, who was talking about something going on. Apparently there were some rumors that Gucci Mane had been robbed. And then people were like, no, that's not true. And that Shiesty did this, that. And then there was a post where Seti Nash was like, 3 days ago, Pooh Shiesty got arrested. And people were like, no, because they hadn't heard it from any reputable media outlets. TMZ ain't said it. Nobody else has said it. So they didn't want to believe it. But I thought if someone got arrested, someone as big as that, for 3 days, it wouldn't be too hard for his inner circle to know something was up. So for some reason, though, they doubted that. And sure enough, it just exploded. So I am sure you guys had already heard, but it's official. It was on Fox News. It was on TMZ. It's been on, I heard like Australian, like it's people with accents, and they're like, Pooh Shiesty. I can't do the accents. But anyways, people all over are talking about this. I can't do it. Oh, Michelle can do the Pooh Shiesty. How are you Australian? Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty. Crumpets. I don't know. So, anyways, I don't know. There's just people all over. I'm like, how are they interested? How do they know about Pooh Shiesty? And then even the people on Fox News, Pooh Shiesty. And anyway, he got arrested. But what's so crazy is that they're saying there is this thing called street code, and you know, snitches get stitches. You don't talk. And there were some rumors that something had gone down. And there were some people that said that Gucci Mane, there was a photo that was showing his wedding ring. And so this rumor that he'd been held up and that they took his jewelry and wedding ring, right after that, there was a post. But I looked it up, and then the post was like literally on the day that this supposedly happened, January 10th. And so I don't know if that was really before or after. But there was Instagram, I don't know if it was Instagram, whichever one where it goes live, and Gucci Mane was like, no, he ain't talking to the feds, implying, right, you handle it in a different way. And so that just kind of squashed that, and there was really nothing else going on until this whole thing blows up. And now it's all over the news, in Dallas, which my dad died in Dallas. So I'm familiar with Dallas, and then this all went down in Dallas, but they're from Memphis. So they're doing search warrants on the house. And I'm like, what is this about? And I hear so much on the news, which you got to be careful because you're getting so much information from so many different people. I really wanted to wait till I could actually see the complaint. And that's what I did. So I'm going to look at that and read through it. All right. So initially it was sealed, and I did hear on the news that they were going to unseal it. And typically these are going to be under seal because you're going to wait until you make the arrest or execute the searches that are subject to these complaints. But they did agree to unseal it, and the prosecutors that were giving their statements were like, yeah, telling the media outlets, we'll give you a copy of it. We'll give you a copy of it. And really wanting this to be out there. So let's take a look at it. Affidavit in support of application for criminal complaint. And then it goes through. Now I'm going to tell you this intro part. I heard somebody kind of reading through this. This is like cookie cutter, like standard that they always put this in. We have experience in executing search warrants. We have experience in interviewing witnesses and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying that it's meaningless, but they just plop that into every case. And it's basically to show, so defense attorneys like me don't come in and say, hey, you didn't have enough information or enough experience to be able to go and do this or make these claims. So they always have this standard language that this is the norm, this is what we're trained in, and then it gets into the meat of what they're actually alleging. So let's get into that. Now, it's funny because I heard one of the prosecutors say this in his press conference, but even in the affidavit, it says that this affidavit it's for the limited purpose of establishing probable cause for a complaint. Probable cause is like the lowest threshold, second to lowest threshold that we have in criminal law. So probable cause for a complaint. I have not included every fact known to me concerning this investigation. So they were clear to put that in there. Like, I know more than what we're putting in here. We have more evidence than what we're even alleging here, but we're just giving you enough to establish probable cause so they can go forward with the complaint. And the complaint is basically the charging document to initiate a formal prosecution in federal criminal court. So based on the facts set forth, there's probable cause to believe that on or about January 10th, 2026, in the Northern District of Texas, and then it establishes, and then the statute that they are alleging was broken, that these individuals combined conspiring and agreeing with other persons to commit offenses against the United States. You have to word it like this because otherwise it would just be a robbery in Texas. Like, it would just be charged by local state officials. What makes it federal is the involvement of multiple people crossing state lines in order to commit a crime. So this is how they tie it in, and then that's how they can stick you in federal court. That they combining, knowingly combining, conspiring, and agreeing with other persons, known and unknown, to commit offenses against the United States, to wit, unlawfully seizing, confining, inveigling. I was like, what does that mean? I had to look that one up. That is not a word I know, but it's basically tricking, luring, decoying, kidnapping, abducting, or carrying away for ransom or reward any person. And then it lists the suspects, the target suspects. But the people that are accused are DeMarcus Glover, and it gives their date of birth, and they're all fairly young, 2003, 2000, 2006, 2000, all that, 2001, 1999, 1976, that must be the daddy, that's when I was born. And then Rodney Wright, I said his name. But one of them is Lontrell Williams Jr., AKA Pooh Shiesty, which I'm like, why that name? You know what Shiesty means? If you're Shiesty, well, anyway, I mean, and we attract what we think about, it's like, don't put that on yourselves. Try to think of something more positive. But anyway, so him and his dad, probable cause. So here's the overview of the kidnapping.
Nano Banana Pro is now on Artlist. Get Google's most up-to-date model.
Come on, bro, you gotta get in with me, man.
You guys know. So they're trying to protect the victim's identity, which we normally would want to, but it's all over the news. So, RD is Radrick Davis, aka Gucci Mane, which is crazy, right? Because this is his CEO of the company, of his label, of what, and then he's robbing him. Okay, so my son sent me a video just to give me some context because, like I said, I wasn't familiar. I don't know who Pooh Shiesty is, and then he said, "Check this out," so you can see kind of what the dynamic, the relationship was.
Come on, boy, you gotta get in with me, man. Oh, so look at your rim. Look at your. Get your phone out. Put my phone on leg. Give me mine. Give my other phone, man. Man, give my other phone, man.
Looking like Flavor Flav with that. Yeah. Okay, so he's spoiling them with some gifts. This is his, his artist on his label, and he's doing good. But yeah, I don't know. But I always want to think, well, but is it fair? I don't know. I don't know what the beef was. Well, I know a little bit. We'll get into it in a minute. This is what the Fed's talking about. They said that RD, Radrick Davis, Gucci Mane, and then these other people
Hold on, dude.
were kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint at a music studio on Dallas Parkway in Dallas, Texas. And at approximately 1 p.m., straight up daytime, January 10th, the victims flew into Dallas with the head of security and another security officer for a scheduled business meeting between RD and suspect Williams Jr. That's Pooh Shiesty. He's a hip hop artist, also known as Pooh Shiesty, and has been signed to a recording contract for RD's music label, there's no secret, 1017, since approximately 2021. Coercion. It's not freely and voluntarily signed. I know sometimes my clients feel like their plea deals don't feel freely and voluntary entry, but you put a gun to someone's head, right? A cop can't do it to get a confession. You certainly can't do it to get out of a contract. But that's so bold if that's the way, if that's really what they did. We don't know. But usually if the feds get involved, they've done their homework before moving forward. That's not always the case, but for the most part. All right, it goes on at approximately 1:45 p.m. Such and such, and the victims arrived at the scheduled meeting location, a music recording studio located within a larger office building. So again, this is broad daylight. You know that there's going to be cameras outside that people can know whether or not you went in. Are they going in like normal? Are they masked up? Which would be a little weird during the day. People would notice that. So I don't know. And was this an afterthought or was it a plan? Just because they had guns then, maybe those were props for part of the recording session. I don't know. I think anyways, let me not get ahead of myself. Let's see. All right, so they go there, they enter the building, they realize the recording studio was closed. And while they waited for the studio to open, the five went to a liquor store. There's the problem. And they purchased liquor and plastic red Solo cups before returning to the studio. So no one make any good decisions under the influence. Now, Williams Jr.'s father, William Sr., so the dad called JN multiple times, who's the owner of the music studio. And approximately 2:53 p.m., JN answered the phone and learned that William Sr. was trying to book a recording studio that afternoon for Williams Jr. and RD, Gucci Mane, to record music. Around 3:15 p.m., JN opened the studio for RD and it goes through. Investigators later collected and reviewed surveillance video captured at another business located in the same office building on the same floor as the recording studio.
Yep, I said it.
William Sr. outside the office.
I said it.
At approximately 3:27. Okay, just because the daddy went with them there doesn't mean he's involved. Not necessarily. But he's there, right? Was this planned in advance? I don't know yet. Williams Sr. appears to be
Seem like it.
speaking with someone on his cell phone before entering the building at or around 3:28 p.m. And then in the complaint, they got some pictures, screenshots of the surveillance video of the dad outside of the studio on the phone. Again, so far, nothing super incriminating yet. At approximately 3:39 p.m., an employee of the studio arrives to assist with production. When the employee arrives, Williams Jr. and Williams Sr., so Pooh Shiesty and Pooh Shiesty's dad, were standing at the back door of the office building, engaged in what appeared to be an argument over the phone. At approximately 3:43 p.m., they enter the east side of the office building. So it says the group, right, which is Big 30. Some of y'all know Big 30, and apparently Big 30, they didn't catch Big 30 yet. Big 30 is the one they got. It's the other guy they didn't. And then right is Big 30. Some of you guys know Big 30. Big 30 was the one they had arrested all but one suspect, Big 30, but they were coming for him. They said, we're close to getting him. And sure enough, last night he was picked up. Now, I don't know if he was picked up. Do you guys know? Because maybe he self-surrendered. If he contacted an attorney, sometimes we voluntarily have them turn themselves in so it looks better and that you get a little bit more favorable treatment if you do it rather than making them hunt you down. And the police did seem very confident that his arrest was going to be forthcoming pretty quickly, which it was. So anyway, that group enters the east side of the office building. The target suspects walk through the lobby of the office building before going inside the studio, which was to the left, or the picture on the left. One individual with a dreadlock hairstyle, later identified as Gibson, can be seen on video exiting the office building and shortly thereafter returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. Okay, still was all seemingly innocent behavior up to this point. The 9 individuals entered the studio's control room where inside the victims were watching a football game. Okay. CW was positioned in the studio lobby while TD remained in the vehicle they arrived in. Depicted below are photographs of the studio lobby, the control room, the recording room, taken from Dallas Police Department body camera and crime scene photographs on the night of the offense. So then it shows some pictures of the studio and the recording room and the control room. The victims overheard Williams Jr., Pooh Shiesty, talking on his cell phone, potentially with a probation or parole officer, stating that his caseworker had given him permission to be out for rec time. From what the victims could hear, Shiesty was informed that that was not the case and that he needed to return immediately. Williams Jr. was wearing an ankle monitor, leading the victims to believe he was on house arrest. He's wearing an ankle monitor. If you didn't know, I'm sure some of you that have been following this, you know that Pooh Shiesty was arrested back in 2021. He got locked up and sentenced to 5 years in federal prison and apparently is on some sort of conditional release or post-release supervision, which requires him to wear an ankle monitor with the feds. I heard one report where they said he was on in a halfway house or some kind of like home, I think they said halfway house, which I don't know. So sometimes you get out of prison early, and then you're placed in a certain sort of confinement. So you're out, but you're not out. And here he had a monitor, and I saw, we get that clip. The one where he's in the car with the lady call. And so he gets a call from probation, and probation is usually the one that is in charge of monitoring, and they're alerted like when you're out of place. And it was nice enough for them to call, but let me see.
This may shock you, but witches are often born on these dates.
We know exactly when witches are born.
Hello? You got Trey Williams? Yeah, I'm at the house.
Yeah, I'm at the house. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't, and this is where I'm like, there is so much of this case that I'm like, where is the thought process? Is he thinking, is he under them, or is he so under the belief that I am above any of this? They ain't gonna get me. There's an ankle monitor. Like, it's science, it's data. But he's like, no, yeah, I'm at the house. He's literally in a car driving around. Like maybe you think they're not going to double check it. Maybe you just think they're going to take your word for it. And then the other guy that's in the car, this guy, he's telling the camera guy, like, look, don't point to him. So there's no evidence, right? That he's driving around and not at home. But he was in it earlier. I don't know. Is this live? Like, oh my gosh, this is the downfall of everybody. The freaking social media post. Yeah. So he's in the car.
You sign me up? Tommy got most of that silly people.
This guy just talking. He ain't even like waiting on his conversation for get on the phone. If my buddy was on there with their PO, it's like he just steady talking.
Right. Oh my God. No. Smart with that motherfucker, so I appreciate it. You said what?
It's like they think there's an imaginary wall. Like he's at home. He's not in the car. And this guy's just talking like nothing. Nothing. And what's that lady doing? Maybe she can't.
Get a girl. That's where I live at. That's where I live at. That's where I live at. That's where I live at.
That poor lady. I'm thinking like lady, you crazy. That's where I live at. The thing is staying. If you can see it on the chart, the little thing going like this. It's not like that, but the little thing going like this. That's where I live at. In the car. It's mobile.
Refresh it. That's where I live at. Look.
Refresh it.
I ain't lying to you. I ain't playing no game.
You can read the joint right now, son.
I don't want to play like
And then
that.
the guy's still talking. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Okay. So, and in the complaint, they put that he's on this ankle monitor and that he was alerted he didn't have permission to be out. And that it is a pain when you're on any kind of home confinement or GPS tracking. You have to tell them, you have to get permission for everything that you do. And he's like, oh, he'd gotten permission to be out for rec time. And hey, maybe it was some rec, but no. It's a whole different kind of rec. This is, anyways, it just, again, it blows my mind that the audacity to think that I can get away with this. Check it again, refresh. Oh, I wonder if that lady hears. I wonder if she's seen this now. Oh, he's through it. Even if these charges got dismissed, it'd be a violation. They'd play that video. Anyway, RD, back to Gucci Mane, told Williams Jr., told Pooh Shiesty they could reschedule their studio session, but Shiesty requested to speak with RD privately in the attached recording room. RD agreed and entered the recording room with Williams Jr., Williams Sr., and Wright, Big 30. Meanwhile, MM and BP remained in the control room with the 6 other individuals and continued to watch the football game. They offered to share the liquor they purchased with the target suspects, and at least 2 accepted grabbing the red cups and making a drink. Why that detail is important, I don't know, but that's fine. They were being cordial. They were being polite. Inside the control room, Williams Jr. produced purported contract termination or release paperwork from a bag and told RD to sign. When RD declined, Williams Jr. became agitated and the pair started to argue. MM and BP could see inside the recording room and initially believed RD and Williams Jr. to be discussing business, but saw the conversation intensifying. He texted CW, who was still in the... So, like, I want to believe that it's still nothing wrong here. Like, there's still maybe a defense to this. So we don't know who got out of control what, because it seems like the only people that are really in there is Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane, and maybe the dad. And so maybe they're just having a discussion. Let me out of the contract. No, look what I did for you. I got you that car. I got you this. And maybe they're trying to keep the other people out of the details of it, or to give them some room to let them out and save face, you know, or whatever. But, you know, maybe it's just a conversation. It really is. And they're angry and they're heated, but we don't know who got angry first. Is he mad? Like, how dare you? I made you and now you want out. Like we don't know where the aggression started, Because again, I want to believe it don't make no sense that he would. But okay, let's see. Inside the control room, okay, became agitated as the argument inside the recording room ensued. Williams Jr. instructed Wright to get his bag. He tells Big 30, Pooh Shiesty tells Wright to get his bag. He complies, leaving the recording room before returning with a bag. And then pulls what appears to be a black AK-style pistol from the bag and points it at RD. According to who?
The white boys. The white boys.
Doesn't say yet.
According to what?
According to who?
The white boys.
What do you mean?
Like, according to who says that that's how it went down? That's the argument inside
The
the
white
recording
boys.
room ensued, right? So who's telling this? Who's under whose version of events, right? So it's RD, which we'll get to that because I don't know. RD comes out and he says there's a video. You got that? There's a video where he's just like, no, I ain't talking to the feds and smoke something. I just pulled up the video that I had seen where they had Gucci Mane commenting what seems like would have been after the timeline, after this supposedly went down.
I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass, man. It's the only thing I believe in.
So that, yeah, he's so I'ma smoke you. Maybe that's a song. I don't know, or it's an indirect way of saying I'm gonna handle this on the streets. But what he made clear was that I ain't talking to the police. That's the one rule. I ain't talking to the police. And so the implication was if something went down, he ain't telling it. And I don't know that we know that he did or not, but there are parts of this complaint where they make it seem that there were some statements made or they got some information from him. But again, it's so far it's not clear in how they wrote it up, but I did see on another report where they had it labeled as if Gucci had identified somebody. But let's see. Okay, going back to this. We got the bag, AK style pistol to demand. And then we're back to number 14 here. He complied, he signed the paperwork, and that Gucci wasn't allowed to leave the recording room while he was held at gunpoint by Williams Jr., by Pooh Shiesty. So Big Daddy got a cell phone and purported to record Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say that he released Shiesty from their contract. So maybe they were recording it. Maybe they are. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know the other side of the story. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I was defending Pooh Shiesty, obviously I would be like, right? How do they prove this? How do they know this? The problem is we got the ankle monitor, so he's there. And then what the other people are saying, and apparently people, camera guys, and just different people. The one guy later that we'll see that had a little injury to his neck. I don't want to minimize it. He said he was being choked and stuff, but the injury doesn't look that egregious. And maybe I'm just jaded from doing this so long. You just look at that and it looks like a minor thing, but it ain't a minor thing when somebody's choking you and they got AK-47s. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It's always suspicious because people got an angle, and so when you have someone who's deep pockets on the other side. Whether or not there were any videos after the release, and did they post it anywhere? And then that he took Gucci Mane's wedding rings, watch, earrings, and cash, which is emasculating. You know, like you a man, you on the streets like this, it's crazy, and then you think you're gonna take it from me. But what gets me though is I'm not saying he should have killed him. I'm saying that he let him live. Like, right? So if this is somebody, you know who it is. If it really is him, having him do this because you're trying to get out of a contract, you know when you walk away and you leave him okay, he's able to talk. So you're really hoping that everybody's going to be living by this street code, this honor code, that we're not going to talk about it. And I think that the idea is that Shiesty feels justified So, Shiesty supposedly Shiesty, that is his claim is that it's Shiesty the way the contract was, and then the 1017 chains. I think that there was some issue because of Scar that got killed, and it was right before.
Bob told us that they were going to test the alien craft that night.
Right before Shiesty went to federal prison. So that they didn't look out for him, kind of like the Puffy and Biggie thing, like that they didn't pay for the funeral and they did the family, and Scar was Pooh Shiesty's cousin, and he died of an overdose, and he was also part of this 1017 crew, and that the CEO, right, we're all this big part of this family. You didn't look out for my family member. And Gucci Mane's wife had posted or said something, put something out there that they did cover and showed receipts and everything. Like, they did look out for him. But the idea was that they wanted this back, that Scar wasn't honored. And so it's just this beef. Everyone always feels justified in what they're doing. The problem is how you're going about it. Is it the right way? Is it legal? Is it going to come back to haunt you? And the problem is he literally had just gotten out. He did a song in December, First Day Out. First Day Out, puts the song out after being in prison for 5 years. And there's reference in there to Dirk. There's just all this stuff, right? And he's now back living the life and talking about what it was like to have been locked up. And then this. And actually, we're only finding about this now, right? This is April when I'm recording this. And this happened January 10th. First Day Out got dropped in December. 1 month later, he is holding his producer, what do you call him? What's the role? So, he's got Gucci Mane at gunpoint to get out of a contract. So, yeah, that's one way to do it. Not the right way. And if that holds up, and the problem is you got witnesses. So I'm thinking he was thinking nobody's going to talk. No one's going to talk. Who's going to talk? They ain't coming after me. So risky, so crazy. Anyway, all right. So after Gucci signs the contract, Pooh Shiesty provides the paperwork to the dad and asks him if the paperwork is good. So the dad is there. So now the dad is freaking wound up in this. Now, I don't know how much role the dad played, but the dad is there. And it's enough. If you're there, I tell people all the time, they're like, but I wasn't the one that pulled the gun, I wasn't the one who planned it. But I'm like, you're with them. Like, if you rob a bank and you're the guy in the car waiting for them, you're in trouble for what happens inside the bank, for the most part. So the same thing. The dad is there when he's holding this person up and forcing them to sign this paperwork, and then he's actually looking at him. Hey, you think this is good? No, it's not good. So Shiesty then forces Gucci to add a date next to his signature. Oh my God, really? No, this is not good. Make sure to put a date, as if that's going to make this more legit. Oh my goodness. Where is the guidance? Yeah, I've had cases where I've represented somebody who actually was in a very similar position as Gucci Mane. But what was wise was they used lawyers, people you trust, to, hey, look at the contract before they got into bed with certain artists or certain agencies. Hey, look this contract over. And I could be like, okay, no, I think that this needs to be removed. And we would do that, and it makes a difference. But it's not uncommon that when people don't know and you're really just trying to get out, you sign something without knowing. So often people sign stuff without reading it, or even the lawyer may not necessarily be having your best interest in mind. Hopefully that's not the case. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know what kind of advice he got into it, but I know nobody would give him advice that this is how you get out of it. It would have been important. He could have negotiated his way out of this. There could have been some way to leverage something where then you could get the best of both worlds. But like, this ain't never gonna work.
All right. Yeah, man. So we see what's going on with Pooh Shiesty. We see what the deal is, man. Shit ain't good. Bad news. It don't look good. is looking bad for him. See the possibilities, you see the ins, the outs of it. You can see what's going on with him. Right now, it don't look good for Pooh Shiesty. It's looking bad. Looking bad. It's looking real bad for him. He's gonna go away for some time. He's gonna have to go sit down for some time, y'all. Yeah. Check in, man. A lot of shit they said, I said it. Check the lab, man. It's rich enough, man. We'll be back here tomorrow, man. We'll be back here tomorrow with some updates. We'll be back here breaking some more shit down. Talking, discussing, debating, however the case may be, man. I know it's gonna be some new shit come out tomorrow. Something gonna happen. Yeah, we'll be back on it, man. It's rich enough. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment too. Comment. Say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Go look at some videos, my past videos. Check me out. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Hold on, let me see what academics talking about. Let me see what academics talking about. Hold on. Let me see what this nigga academics talking about.
Vigorously. We have got to the point where literally anybody.
Let me see what this nigga academics talking about.
This is based.
All right, man. We got Hernandez Govan on the check.
Oh, he got Hernandez. He got Hernandez
Now,
over.
he's the first one that mentioned this. He has a Memphis number. Call him. That nigga beat a body, man. That nigga. Watch, he gonna call him back with like FaceTime or something. Yo, he been trying to reach out to me for a long time. Yo, chat, let me tell you the truth why I haven't like tapped in with Hernandez Govan. It's just like, even though he beat the case, I kind of feel like he killed Dolph, bro. Like, and I'm like, I feel like I'll be just talking to a killer. Well, I guess I've talked to mad killers before, right?
He tripping. He tripping.
Hernandez. I'm saving it.
He tripping.
Okay. Oh, he said call now. All right. All right, let me do the shit. This is how you know I'm street, chat. I'm gonna call, but I'm calling FaceTime audio. Oh yeah.
He tripping.
Fuck. No. Wait, how do I? Fuck. You gotta call FaceTime audio, man. Other than that, they think you're recording. They call us. Bruv. Oh, see it. He called me. There we go. My brother.
What do you got?
Hey, it's either you an Oracle or how you know this shit?
Tapped in, man. You know, he from the streets, man. You know,
So the first time I ever heard, and by the way, we're covering the whole news. You're live on here with me. We got 25,000 people watching right now.
Okay, bet.
It's a big breaking news day. The federal authorities raided Pooh Shiesty's father's house yesterday, but they've now said they have a criminal complaint that charges him, Big 30, his father, and 6 others with conspiracy of kidnapping and robbery. And it all matches back to a story that we heard, but I think a lot of people were like, man, it's got to be cat because why would this even be a thing? But supposedly Gucci was kidnapped and forced to sign his release papers, and people were robbed in the incident by Pooh Shiesty and others. You're the first one who said this shit.
Yeah.
How the hell did you know? Like that's the question.
But I know a couple of the cats that was actually charged on the indictment. I know personally.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. So I got, you know what I'm saying, I was hit up, when City was making conversations and we was talking about the jury and shit and all that was a real thing, you know what I'm saying,
So wait, so people actually got on live or Instagram and they were showing off the jewelry?
Well, I don't know about that. I heard that. I know that's a rumor, but I'm talking about, we actually spoke with people that had access to the jury. You know, they was trying to, the jury was trying to be sold by some people, not Pooh Shiesty, not Luntrail, by some other people from Memphis, Tennessee.
What type of jewelry was it? Do you know?
Wedding band, watch.
Really?
Yeah, his homeboy DP got his chain took. The cameraman, they stripped him, took everything. You still with that?
You know why I didn't believe it? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and they said, this is false because Gucci would never let a man take his wedding ring off his finger, would never give up these items without somebody dying. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of believe, like, I don't know if it's hype behind Gucci. I believe everything behind Gucci. But Gucci was silent. That was the only weird thing about it. So you heard about this in the streets?
Yeah, I heard about it. You know, like I said, I know a couple of people that's involved in the indictment. You know, Gucci, for the people that's saying that, you know, they ain't never been up under the gun before. You know, you be up under the gun, they can talk out, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the toughness. If a motherfucker got the guns up on you, you know what I'm saying? You got to come clean or, you know, risk losing your life. And you know, a lot of this shit, you know, that shit don't be worth your life. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit up, get your lick back. That's all you can do. You know, but he definitely, you know.
I hang up. I'm trying to show y'all the fucking because we're on FaceTime. What the fuck? And I hang up. I got yo. Sneako's trying to give me the thing where because it's like when I'm FaceTiming, y'all can see the person because like it would be better if y'all could see him. But yeah. My bad. I'm trying to put the camera. Okay. All right. Damn.
Yeah, I told people from day one. You know what I'm saying? He got stretched or whatever. You know, motherfucker said I was capping.
Wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because you're a very interesting figure. I think, you know, I think we almost connected a few times. I'm going to be honest with you because I'm always honest. It's something about you, like, I kind of like, I know that case is done, but I'm like, is this nigga like the one guy that's smart enough to be so evil that he did some crazy shit, got away with it, and he's still popping it? Like, you're something else. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. And also, respectfully, I have a lot of love for Dolph, okay? But you're an interesting person. Really interesting person.
Yeah. Nah, I appreciate your honesty, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, I ain't get away with nothing. You know, I'm actually innocent in that situation. Dolph, like you said, you know, Dolph was a good dude. He was a Robin Hood around here in Memphis, Tennessee, you know, so I ain't no security for no rap group. I ain't never wrote a rap song, so I ain't have no reason to do anything to Young Dolph, you know. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I'm a good dude you know what I'm saying, loyal, honorable, and sometimes I'm loyal to a default. That's how, you know what I'm saying, I end up in a lot of the bullshit I be in.
Okay, so now let me ask some connecting questions. And before I ask these questions, I'm not DJ Vlading you, but I'm going off theories. And you know, these are going to be questions that are going to be asked. The mere fact that you're the first one that brought this to light, when I'm thinking who would want this to be known, it all comes back to one person. Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti doesn't get along. Keep in mind, we're constantly seeing a Yo Gotti connection here, okay? Yo Gotti didn't get along with Dolph. You get charged with something. Yo Gotti doesn't see eye to eye with Gucci. You're the first person that brings... And by the way, you know, we all watched his XXL interview. Pooh Shiesty, he didn't say nothing bad about Gucci, but he did big up Gotti. Is the reason why you said this publicly is to kind of let people know, man, I know Gotti got that nigga with wedding bands up, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this, you know, I knew Juke personally, like you know, I'm saying Juke was a friend of mine, you know, never got a chance to be around Yo like that, you know. Had a conversation one time over the phone a while back. With that being said, you know, Yo ain't even the type of person to move like that, you know, to go do no goofy, you know what I'm saying, reckless shit like that, to have Shiesty or 30 them to, you know, he don't want no nigga wedding band, you know. I think he was interested in signing. He was very interested in signing.
No, that's the ultimate checkmate, though. I steal your wedding band. I get your artist. That is like, that's the stake of the...
You can't leave the wife out now. You can't leave the wife out, eh?
Wait, what wife?
Oh, no.
His wife, he can't get his wife?
Oh, what you mean? Gucci, Gotti fucked up when Gucci was in jail.
Oh, man. Oh, stop it, man.
Come on, man. What you the king of this?
Those are rumors, man. Those are rumors, man. Yo,
man, man. That ain't no rumor, man. Gotti went on Breakfast Club and told you that shit, man. He was fucking the brakes off of Keisha KO, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. And by the way, I've heard you say some of these things. You're right. You're right about that. Do you feel like you made the block hot by saying it online?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I don't feel like I made the block hot. You know, when I first brought it, the only thing I said was, "Hey, Gucci," you know what I'm saying? You know, when we heard about that other little shit that just went on, you know, we're gonna run that later on. So, you know, when I said that, a lot of people that's tapped in knew what I was talking about, but I didn't get into no specifics in the first video. I ain't started going into great detail is when, you know, when other little shit started coming out with other blogs and shit like that or whatever. So my first, I think when I first brought it, introduced it to the internet, I was very respectful and very careful on how I worded it.
Do you have any problems with Gucci?
Do I have any problems with Gucci?
Or do you guys know each other? Or does he know you?
No, I ain't got no problem with Gucci. I just always thought, you know, a lot of the shit he did, you know, was some sucker shit, you know, by, you know, it's just like, you know, you gonna go and how he went and, you know, made friends with everybody that he was into it with, except Gotti. You know, you made up with everybody, and it's all about a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, that's another thing. You're the first person who said that, and when I went to do my research, I said, "Wow, that's fucking accurate." He did sign a bunch of Memphis artists, and then he dropped it.
He signed a lot of he was just doing it just to antagonize Gotti. Like he didn't even never put none of this shit out. He just was doing it just to try to antagonize Gotti, and that was some lame ass shit, you know. So it's just a lot of moves he did that made me kind of, you know, lose respect for him. I mean, I ain't never been a fan of his music. I always thought he was an ABC ass rapper anyway, you know. So you know, Jeezy, Jeezy, I was always a Jeezy fan because Jeezy could actually rap. Like this nigga really can't rap. So outside of that, you know, I ain't got no problems with Gucci. He just do some lame ass shit, and I just been checking him on it.
Okay, so all right, so now this is public. This is a really crazy story. From what you heard or what word is on the street, was this like some shit that was, you know what I mean, like they knew that maybe they were talking to Gucci and Gucci just not going, and they're like, all right, we about to go do, like, if we're not leaving Dallas without we get the paperwork signed, or is it something that it just shit went left while everybody's kicking it? Because the feds is trying to claim this was like...
Nah, man, you know, Gucci planted that seed himself, man. You know, when he did that sucker shit to Big Scott. You know, it's like you supposed to be worth however much money you worth. You know,
wait. And for some of the people watching, could you explain, what do you do to Big Scott? Because Big Scott passed away, didn't he?
Yeah. So Big Scott, you know, he's from the city. You know, he's a very talented artist from the city. Big Scott from South Memphis. Anyway, that's Shiesty cousin. He signed in 1017. He ended up passing away on he overdosed by mistake. And so when he died, instead of Gucci being concerned about paying for the funeral, his first request was to the family. He wanted the 1017 chains back. And you know, it's just crazy. You know, you're supposed to be Gucci man, and you worried about these little bullshit ass chains. No disrespect to Scott, because I'm sure they were some trophies to him and his family, but to Gucci, that should have been the last thing on his mind when his artist just, you know, mistakenly OD'd. So, and then, you know, they had to go through hoops to get a nigga to send some money, you know, for the funeral or whatever. They had to blast him on social media to get him to do that. So he just, you know, he just had a sucker attack and all that shit. You know, Pooh, Shiesty them didn't respect me. So, you know, that's where it started, and you know, it's like a domino effect.
So where did Gucci and Pooh Shiesty fall out? Because I'm watching one of the videos, and I think it's one of his earlier videos. I don't know if it was 762 God, but he has like the end of the video where he's showing off, yo, I just got my 1017 chain, and Gucci's on FaceTime, and he looks like he's pretty loyal, or it looked like they had a decent relationship.
So are you referring to a video that he shot since he been home, or before?
No, it's an old video. But we never seen any like signs that it went back.
Yeah. So again, you know, when Scar died, Shiesty was locked up. So that's why we never really kind of like seen how Shiesty felt or the fallout, because Shiesty was locked up. Fast forward to him getting out. Last time that dress what you did to my cousin.
Ooh. Okay. So Pooh Shiesty didn't forget about what happened to Big Scar. He was trying to rectify some stuff.
No, ain't no way. That's his family. That's his blood. He ain't gonna go get his family for Gucci. You know, and you know, there's a lot of shit that Gucci was doing. It just kind of showed you. You know, a lot of them Atlanta niggas some suckers. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, just look at them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Woody Ho ass, Woodrica. I call him Woodrica. Woody a sucker. Gucci a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Thug turned out to be a sucker. I fuck a little baby though. I fuck with baby. Yeah, baby just got a whole ass nigga hanging. Baby just got a whole ass nigga hanging around from Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, nigga named Sebo. He better be glad. He my brother's brother. But anyway, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, man, you know, a lot of them Atlanta niggas, them niggas some whole ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's some real niggas in Atlanta too, though. I fuck with some real niggas in Atlanta too. Shout out to my boy Ghost. Shout out to yeah, for sure.
You know, Gucci has like this reputation in like music. That's why people are shocked. Like he has this reputation.
Hey man, me and Gucci had at the same time. Manny Aurora, who just represented me in the dog case, that's who represented Gucci. Yeah. Gucci went outside, closed his eyes, squeezed the trigger, and luckily hit a nigga, man. He got an accidental murder charge.
Nah, I thought it was a full-on shootout.
Man, it wasn't no fucking shootout, man. He shot the man, didn't know he shot him. The man died in the woods, man. They found the man in the woods 2 days later. Gucci didn't even know he shot the man. He shoot with his eyes closed. Gucci is an accidental killer. Like, he ain't know, Gucci ain't like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gucci ain't like that at all.
Well, he portrays it pretty good. You know, he says, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. He
say smoking up Bookie Love.
Yeah, he should have been some kid in Denzel Washington because he do a good acting job. Yeah, but ain't shit gangster about him at all. Just think about it, man. You know, real gangsters act. I wouldn't have never went into that environment with Pooh Shiesty and them like that, not prepared. That lets you.
So that's my question.
Thanks. I said that.
Gucci must have thought it was cool. Yo, you're my man.
So that goes back to my point. It makes my point even more. If you are a real street nigga and you a gangster, if I don't got into it with your family and I done disrespected your family, your blood family, and your family that died while you was in jail, I'm not coming to meet you unprepared.
Yeah, look like he definitely didn't. You know, he probably was thinking, well, Pooh Shiesty on papers. He's in a halfway house.
Man, Pooh Shiesty could have been on goddamn motherfucker lifetime papers. Man, when it's about some blood, man, you know, and that disrespect, you know, that shit got, you know, they got to check the temperature, you know what I'm saying? See what he hit for. You know, and Shiesty, that's just how they is, you know. I used to tell people all the time, you know, them young niggas, you know, I don't run with Shiesty or nothing, you know, I know 30 personally, but them little niggas will do something, they'll say something, you know, so, and if anybody say that they wouldn't, I mean, they lying. I mean, I don't fuck with them, they ain't no friend of mine or nothing, but I ain't gonna sit up here and lie on them niggas, so I knew what was gonna happen anyway, before it happened, because I know what kind of niggas they is.
Hey, did anybody from, like, Shiesty's side, like, hit you up and be like, yo, bro, you making it hot, chill, nigga, like...
Man, a motherfucker know not to call my phone at. I ain't Woody or no motherfucker, man. Motherfucker know not to. Man, motherfucker know, man, I'ma call them everything but a child of God. They call my phone. They ask me to do any motherfucker thing, man. So, I ain't in no game. Can't nobody muzzle me. I do and say what the fuck I want to say it.
Yes, so nobody could have been like, yo, bro, man, you making it hot right now, man.
Like, the only person could have did that was God.
Holy shit! So the part of Memphis that, because I think they said, is this place that they raided, this Cordova? That's in Memphis or close to it?
Yeah, Cordova. It's just like the suburbs. It's still Memphis. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so where I'm from, Orange Mound, which is the ghetto, basically. You know, the hood. I can get to Cordova in about 20 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes.
What about his father? What's his father's reputation? Like, is he just a businessman? Was he from the streets? Because they're kind of like one for the father.
I'm gonna keep it. You know, it's some crazy shit. Now I'm gonna be the first one to tell you this. And mark my words, you're gonna hear it today.
What?
You finna see a bomb explode on social media about Pooh Shiesty daddy in the next couple of hours. Mark my word. And if it don't, just give me your account information and I'm gonna send you $5,000 wherever it needs to go. You finna see a bomb in the next 2 hours about Pooh Shiesty's daddy. With that being said, to answer your question, I'm gonna keep it G, keep it cute. Lantrell, he always been respected in the streets. He had the Mob Ties record label and shit back in the day. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He's a gangster. He come up from South Memphis. He come up in that environment. So, and he ain't no bitch ass nigga. He'll shake something. But with that being said, what's been happening in the next couple of hours is gonna be crazy.
And my whole chat is saying, call whack. There's paperwork. Is that what? He gave me those. Oh, man. Memphis is imploding, man.
Yeah, man. She crazy, man. She real shicey. It's shicey season right now.
You know what? A couple years ago, I think everybody used to look at Atlanta as like, oh, it's a bunch of real street niggas down there. Now we look at like Atlanta like, all right, these are the guys cooperating. But Memphis got like this, they got this reputation in Memphis. Memphis is Mr. Go Get 'em. Like,
yeah, man, we ain't like the YSL niggas, man. We don't, what I'm saying? We don't go break a nigga cars, man, and get on the stand and get everybody indicted and then say, I don't recall. We don't get down like that in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's your beef with Woody? What happened?
Man, so, when I first brought the shit to the net about Gucci, he woke up the next day, instead of calling me because he had my number, he woke up, went online, and his exact words were, you bitch ass niggas down there in Memphis, yeah, laughing and playing with Gucci, yeah, we're gonna catch you. We're gonna catch you. You know how retarded ass talk, and you can't even pronounce the words right. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sound like Crip Mac was his English teacher. You know what I'm saying? But so when he said that, I ended up checking him. And you know what I'm saying, I snatched it out the air because I knew what he was talking about. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I've been on his ass like back pockets ever since. And I just, I don't know, I'm sure Charleston, I don't know if C-Dub told you, but, we've been trying to set it up, you know what I'm saying, where I can kick the shit out of Woody, you know what I'm saying, on that, on brand risk.
Wait, you do a boxing match with Woody?
Yeah, me and Charleston, we've been promoting, Charleston said something, I think he said something to Aiden, and yeah, we ready. I kicked the mental health meds out of Woody. I'm ready right now. Set it up, I kick the shit out of Woody. Did you see how Woody was boxing on that motherfucking YouTube in his neighborhood? If that's how Woody boxed, he better stay his dumb ass at home fucking with me.
Wait, how old are you? Woody's like 35, right?
And I'm 46, and I'm gonna kick the shit out of Woody. Set it up,
All right, no, we can set this one up. This will be a good one.
I catch him off. Listen, Mike Tyson's best friend, Boogie, he called Charleston White last week and said he had just got off the phone with Woody. And Woody said he agreed to fight whoever. So Charleston told him, he said, man, I got Hernandez over there and want to fight Woody. So we've been waiting. I catch a red eye to Miami to kick the shit out of Woody.
Hey, I could easily set that up. I'll hit Aiden after this. That's an easy setup right there. Especially, I think people would love to see, you guys kind of like go get in the boxing ring after everything. People like and hate both of y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a lot of people in the comments and shit, they was asking for it. They was tagging Aiden. Y'all know you get a million tags a day.
Yeah.
They was tagging you, asking y'all to set it up and shit. Yeah, I'm with it. See if y'all can get his whole ass. Let's see where his heart really at.
Yeah, man, I'm about tired as hell, man. I'm gonna take it in, lay my ass down, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Pooh Shiesty Cook, man. Dumb as hell. That's Hernandez Govan on the phone, man. Running his mouth, man. He like a psychic in Memphis, every fucking thing. Yeah, man, it's RichEnough, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment, man. My goal is 2,000 500 subscribers, man, and had that watch time through the ceiling, man, so I can possibly get monetized for this channel. I need y'all help. I keep feeding y'all good content. When I get monetized, man, I got a dog ass live stream for y'all. Trust me, y'all gonna love it. Tap the fuck in, man. It's rich enough.